Good morning, you beautiful ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Welcome on in. We are back with the third part, or the third episode, here of our Baldur's Gate 3 campaign. Um, so let's go ahead and get a recap, I guess, of what happened in the last part going. So, if you remember last time, we had continued to explore the Nautiloid crash site uh, from the ship that we had were kidnapped by, and we had just continued to explore the crash site on the beach, and we found a human wizard that was trapped inside of a sigil named Gale, and we had also found a Githyanki woman named Lae'zel, who we found on the Nautiloid originally. We had refound her uh, inside of a cage captured by tieflings, and we had freed her. Then after we did all of that, we explored a ruins that was nearby, making our way through some bandits and whatnot, and eventually getting our way to the end where we found a I guess he's a skeleton, known as Withers, who can help us revive our companions if they die, or respec our companions and respec us if we need it, and stuff like that. After we had delved to those ruins, cleared them out, we had left out, we started going more north, and with that we had found a place called the Grove, or I think it's called the Druid's Grove. I think they said that. And we had helped the people of the Grove clear out some goblins that were attacking, but in the process they did lose 2 of their people in that attack. And we had just started to explore around the Druid's Grove, talking to some of the people on top. Well, they lost 3 of their people, technically. We had talked to some people on the top of where the gate is, and they were mourning and getting upset about one of their losses. And then we had actually saved a tiefling woman from an attack on a bugbear assassin, and that is where we left off in the last episode. So, let's go ahead and continue with Estyr's story. Very excited to dive back into Estyr to see what kind of choices happen with him. Okay, so as you can see, we currently have Estyr, we have Astarion, Gale, and Lae'zel as our current party. You can see the bugbear that was burnt to a crisp, I think by Astarion in the last episode. And you see the tiefling and the telescope that we also saw the dragon in. We are currently at level 3, about to enter the Emerald Grove and figure out what's going on within it, because we have a few different things that we need to do. So we're looking for a cure, and we also have Save the Refugees, Speak with Kaga. Kaga, leader of the Druids, ordered the tieflings to leave the grove. Zevlor fears they won't survive the road and asks us to intervene. We need to investigate the temple ruins that we figured out from that note on Aridin when he had died in the battle. And we have a lot of different other things to do here. Well, first things first, let me turn tutorials back on. We'll make sure we have everybody's reactions on ask, right? So Gale, you need to be toggled to ask, and your repost needs to be toggled to ask.
A long road ahead.
Alright. We have quite a lot of stuff. Since we are heading inside the Druid's Grove, and there's probably going to be a lot of people in here, I think now would probably be the best time for us to drink our potion of mind reading. And we'll see if we can peer into anybody's mind and thoughts within the grove. Maybe get some true intentions of the stuff that will be going down here. Because there seems to be something happening at the grove. We're not sure what, but something. Okay, we got potions of healing, gold, elixir of poison resistance. You gain resistance to poison damage, it can no longer be poisoned. Elixir can be thrown at a target to apply its effects. Okay. There's a squirrel here.
The squirrel lunges at your
Ah!
foot and bites it.
The heck, you freaking squirrel. Kick the squirrel. Study the creature's behavior. Let's try to study its behavior. Figure out why the heck it just did that.
You follow the squirrel's gaze to a pair of clumsy, ugly feet. Your own, on her territory.
Oh, the squirrel will
Looking
live.
around, her territory extends from one end of the grove to another.
Kick her, scold her with the click of your tongue. Get out of here now. Scold her with the click of your tongue. Such a weird thing to do, but let's try it. That's a 9. Do we have inspiration? I think we do, right? We do indeed. Let's try it again. Okay.
She studies you for a moment before twitching her ears. Compromise. After a final squeak of warning, break the rules and there will be trouble, she scurries away.
The risk incentive. We convinced Timber to let us walk on her territory. She left us a small trinket to keep us away from the trees. Hyena ear. Recipe unlocked. Ashes of hyena ear. So that is another ash that we have. Oh, we had org fangs too. Okay. Anything else that we have that we didn't look at before? Doesn't seem to be.
Won't budge.
There's a bear on this elevator.
Won't budge.
Okay. I guess we'll find our way down differently. This just loops back around to the bridge area. Alright. I guess we go this way now. And we'll see what we got. So now we actually head deeper within the Druid's Grove here, or the Emerald Grove. There's a plaque.
This grove is kept by Sylvanus' faithful.
Okay.
Refugees.
We're gonna try to talk to everybody we can find.
No one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met.
Excuse
And
me.
thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long.
Are you really locking down the grove?
I know it's drastic, but more monsters seem to terrorize this region every day.
What about the people here?
We druids will be safe. As for those that took refuge here, well, may Sylvanus guard them as they continue their travels.
You just said the region's overrun by monsters. They won't survive by themselves.
As I said, it's a drastic measure. But the survival of the Grove is paramount. There just aren't enough supplies to support everyone.
I'm looking for a healer.
I pray no goblin arrow has grazed you. Nettie could put you to rights. She should be with the others in the inner chambers. But I doubt she'll be taking on new patients. The Grove will be locked down soon.
What are you selling?
Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
Okay. Here's where we can sell all this crap that we've been picking up. Let's go ahead and do that. Ow! God, I can't sit still for a minute on me. I'm like tripping on this chair somehow. Just sell all of this crap that we're not using. Boom, boom. I'm not using this, right? Yeah. Okay. Just sell all of this. Anything we're not using for this much, sell. I'm tempted to keep our books because I don't know what we've read. Alright. Well, let's see here. What kind of stuff do you have? So you have a bunch of scrolls that we could buy if we want to and give Gale. Dragon's Grasp. Burned Alive deals an additional 1 to 4 slashing damage to burning targets. Rain Dancer. Create Water, level 1 transmutation spell. Spell Thief. Once per short rest, you regain a level 1 spell slot when you land a critical hit with the Spell Thief. Could be good for Astarion since we have him as Arcane Trickster. Or for Shadowheart. Or I guess for Gale, but I don't think Gale can use a longbow. Superior Material. You take 1 less slashing damage, so that could be good. Gain a +1 bonus to dexterity saving throws and checks, nature +1. Gain a +1 bonus to dexterity saving throws and checks. Gain a +1 bonus to strength saving throws and checks, disadvantage on stealth checks. Well, what's our dex bonus? That's the question. Because we could put on heavy armor, right? And this would put us at 15, but we get no bonus from dexterity. So depending on our dex bonus, this could technically be better for us than getting something like this. Take 1 less bludgeoning damage. The wearer gains a 1d4 bonus to throw damage. Missile snaring. You can intercept missiles from ranged weapon attacks, reducing their damage by 1d10 plus your dexterity modifier. And then he's got a bunch of different dies here. Okay. I guess we should take a look. Probably at our dex modifier. Because if it's a +1, then technically wearing heavy armor would be better right now.
Sylvanas, guide your path.
In the reality of things. Yeah, because we have a 13, which means our dex modifier right now is just a +1. So in reality, wearing heavy armor would probably be better for us at this moment. If I had to take a guess.
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate.
I care about our
But I mean, we don't have a load of money to just spend right now. We only have 1,062. So for now, let's just keep what we have, and then if we need to buy stuff, we will. We did get some journal stuff here. Find a cure. We learned That there is a healer named Nettie in the grove. Maybe she can help us. Find the healer Nettie. When we asked about healing, we were told to look for Nettie in the inner sanctum. Okay. Guess let's continue.
Hells, we can't just leave. They're kin.
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blazing spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay. These people aren't fighters. We can help.
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
Say nothing. Get out while you can. The goblins will be back. We should all stay. A single blade could make a difference. We do have a +2 to persuade proficiency, but we have a -1 in charisma, so we'd only get a +1. But Astir would probably recommend that they stay so that they can help their people get out of here. And that hopefully it wouldn't all become terrible. So. Right.
Thank you. It's the right thing to do, and you know it.
She's right, Roland. We're better than this.
Zergan. Fine, I'll stay too. Lest you both end up with your throat slit by Goblin Blade.
Thank you, Roland.
Okay.
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave?
This is no fortress and we're no warriors.
Do we have anything to speak with animals? Do we have any of those kind of potions or anything? Because there are some animals, it seems, within this grove. So if we had like a potion to speak with animals, that would be cool. But I don't think that's something that we have at this moment. Can we make that? Potion of healing, potion of mind reading. Doesn't seem to be anything of potion of animal speaking.
This place is a bloody death trap, not a sanctuary. You should clear off while you can.
Okay. Still try to talk to these oxes. We don't have a potion of animal speaking, so don't think it'll be much help. Perception failed. What are we perception checking here? Starin, can you come over here?
Careful, I bite.
Oh, haystack. Oh, there's a pouch. Okay, what's within this pouch? We got some gold and an onyx. Okay.
No one back home will ever believe
A little bit more gold there. Oxes just seem to be chilling. Insight failed. The ox makes you uneasy. Try to discern why. A fine-looking beast you are. Hideous cow. The ox makes you uneasy. Try to discern why. Natural 20.
Something's off. This creature isn't what it appears to be.
The fuck?
No fortress and we're no warriors.
Can you still talk to it? Okay. Metallic gloves. Wooden crate. Can I get down from here? Thank you. Got some hammers, rope. Well, it doesn't say we're stealing, so we should be able to try to open this chest without getting into too much trouble here. Even though we get a 2. Let's try it again. That's better, but not what we need. Try it again. It's even worse. Come on. I'm gonna have to go buy thieves' tools. Cannot get this chest open. You couldn't give me a 13? That's better. Holy. Making me waste all our thieves' tools. 48 gold, Warg Fang, Silk Gland, Viridian Crystal, Suspension of Spider Silk, Salts of Viridian Crystal. Okay. So we have Salt of Viridian Crystal, and then Spider Silk Suspension. Okay, so we can make this. We can make the Ashes of Warg Fang. Ooh, Elixir of Bloodlust. Those willing to immerse themselves in savagery often reap a blood-red reward. Okay, so what does that do? Drink to enter a bloodlust. Once per turn when you kill a foe, you gain 5 temporary hit points and an additional action. Replaces effects from other elixirs when drunk. And that goes into a long rest. Okay. That's pretty cool. And then we got these metallic gloves. Strength saving throws +1. Let's give those to Lae'zel, because she's kind of good on the strength stuff. I don't know if strength saving throws would be anything particular, but she can wear those for now. And we'll find out.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Okay. Hello.
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible. Or boring.
Are you alright?
Mm-hmm.
I see. Anything else on your mind?
He's still staring right past you.
Turn around to see what he's looking at.
You see nothing out of the ordinary. When you turn back, there's no trace of the child.
Oh. The child has just disappeared. Okay. I guess let's make our way over this way.
Oh, right. Go for the heart.
It's like heavily echoey in this place, huh?
Children!
Next time the goblins come, I'll be ready.
Right.
This is boring. We should train against real goblins.
The Blade of Frontiers. What a thrill for the children.
They're tough kids. Smart, too. The future's in good hands.
Okay.
Dad, go on. Give me a best shot. Not bad. Again.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this.
It's good advice, child. You do well to listen.
You're on the right path, Umi. Go on now. Practice what you've
Steer
learned.
would know. He did a lot of training.
Well met. The Blade of Frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the Blade of Frontiers, racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires.
You were on the ship.
Yes, and we both carry parasites. Another escapee. Thank the gods, I need all the friends I can get. Who was that woman? The one in your thoughts peer further in his mind. Yes, and we both carry parasites.
Doomed to shed our skin and become a lithid, or so the stories go. But we haven't sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway. Could just be good luck. I'm not so...
Your minds collide once more. Will chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil, a threat to the living, evil incarnate.
Shit! You saw her.
Advocatus Diaboli.
Advocatus Diaboli, a devil's advocate, a champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
Who is she? Hunting in the hells, dangerous territory. Cavorting with devils, I see. You should consider better company. A devil's advocate, do you think she'll bring the blood war to favor? Hunting in the hells, dangerous territory.
I'm no stranger to the infernal. Better to slay a devil before her fires burn common folk to ash. Her name is Karlach, an archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill.
I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her.
She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
Let's join forces. I'll help you cast this devil back into the hells. I'm looking to cure this infection. I suggest we partner up. Good luck with your devil problem. It seems your work's cut out for you. I'm looking to cure this infection. I suggest we partner up.
Just so you know, my first duty is Karlach. I'm oath-bound to go after her. But I won't deny this infection is bothersome. I accept your invitation.
I'm up for the challenge. You've just got to make a little space.
Okay. So we are going to bring him in to the party. I haven't really worked a lot with... We haven't done a lot with Lae'zel, so we'll do a D4, and I'll do 1 and 2 is Astarion, and then 3 and 4 is Gale. I'm going to use my new thing here. See what we get. It is a... That is just barely a 1. It is a... Yeah, that's a 1. So, I said 1 and 2 is Astarion, 3 and 4 was Gale, so take Astarion's place. He can head back to camp.
I would object, but sitting by the fire while you do all the hard work sounds marvelous, actually.
Ready and willing.
Okay, so Will is now in our party. Nicely done.
Any questions, children?
Okay, the Blade of Frontiers. Hunt down Karlach. We recruited Will, a monster hunter known as the Blade of Frontiers. He is on a mission to kill Karlach, a powerful devil who is a danger to the entire Sword Coast. So, let's go ahead and go with Will. He is a warlock.
Where am I needed?
Excuse me. His health goes from 10 to 17. Warlock spell slot gained. So he gains a warlock spell slot. 2 passives. And a new spell. Okay. This is from his spells. So he's got Burning Hands, Charm Person, Command, Expeditious Retreat, Hellish Rebuke, Hex, Witch Bolt, and Protection from Evil and Good. Okay. I'm pretty sure with warlocks you have to keep what you learn. You can't switch them out like wizards. So. I think, let's see. React to your next attacker with flames that deal 2 to 20 fire damage. On save, target still takes half damage. Make your attacks deal an additional 1 to 6 necrotic damage to the target and give it disadvantage on an ability of your choosing. If the target dies before the spell ends, you can hex a new creature without expending a spell slot. That could be cool. Should we try that one? Let's try Hex. Okay, Eldritch Invocations. In your study of Oculate lore, you have unearthed Eldritch Invocations. Fragments of forbidden knowledge that imbue you with an abiding magical prowess. So we can have 2 of these. Agonizing Blast. When you cast Eldritch Blast, add your Charisma modifier to the damage it deals unless it is negative. It does have high Charisma. Armor of Shadows. You can cast Mage Armor on yourself at will without expending a spell slot. Mage Armor increases your armor class when you aren't wearing armor. Beast Speech. You can cast Speak with animals at will without expending a spell slot. Beguiling Influence. You invoke your patron's bewitching charm. You gain proficiency in Deception and Persuasion. Devil's Sight. You can see normally in darkness, both magical and non-magical, to a distance of 80 feet. Fiendish Vigor. You can cast False Life on yourself at will as a level 1 spell without expending a spell slot. False Life grants you 7 temporary hit points. Mask of Many Faces. You can cast Disguise Self at will without expending a spell slot. One with Shadows. You learn how to cast one with Shadows. Repelling Blast. When you hit a creature with Eldritch Blast, you can push the creature up to 15 feet away from you. Thief of 5 Fates. Once per long rest, you can cast Bane using a Warlock spell slot. Bane targets up to 3 creatures. They receive a 1d4 penalty to attack rolls and saving throws. Okay, so that's all of them. Agonizing Blast seems pretty good because his Charisma modifier with a 17 is a +3, so that one would be good. And for the second one, thinking either Fiendish Vigor or maybe Thief of 5 Fates. I think for this one I might go Thief of 5 Fates. We'll see how that works out for us. Hopefully that will be good. Okay, if you want to replace a spell, we use Armor of Agathis. Gain 5 temporary hit points and deal 5 cold damage to any creature that hits you with a melee attack. Until long rest, can only have temporary hit points from one source. Arms of Hadar. Prevents targets from using reactions. On save, targets still take half damage but are able to use reactions. And then that, you could switch in any of these spells. But let's just keep what we got. We'll see how it goes. Warlock level 3. Health increase from 17 to 24. Improve Warlock spells. Most of your Warlock spells have become stronger. We gain a passive and a new spell. Okay. Now we have from a lot of different spells. Blindness, blind a creature. Did we do Cloud of Daggers for Gale? I don't think we did. I might be tempted to do that one. A hold person could be good. Hold a humanoid enemy still, they can't move, or act, or react. Attacks from within 10 feet are always critical hits. That is always a good one. I might do hold person. This hold person's always good to have. Okay, Pact Boon. Your patron bestows a gift upon you for your loyal service. Choose one of the following pacts. Pact of the Chain. Gain the service of a familiar. A fey spirit that takes a form of your choosing. This can be an animal, imp, or quasit. Pact of the Blade. You can summon a pact weapon or bind the one you are wielding, making it magical. Hexblade warlocks who already have bind hexed weapon do not gain this bind. Okay. Pact of the Tome. Your patron grants you a grimoire. I know the word, I just can't think of actually how to pronounce it. Called the Book of Shadows, which allows you to cast Guidance, Vicious Mockery, and Thorn Whip. Okay. I'm thinking Pact of the Chain or Pact of the Blade. I'm gonna Pact Weapon or bind the one you are wielding, making it magical. Hexblade warlocks who already have bind hex weapon do not get his bind. Well, he is not a hexblade, so that could be useful. Gain the service of a familiar, a fey spirit that takes a form of your choosing. This can be an animal, imp, or quasit. So he gets find familiar, imp, find familiar, quasit. Pact of the Blade, bind, pact weapon, guidance, vicious mockery, thorn whip. I think I'm gonna do Pact of the Chain. and see how that goes for us. Maybe? Should we do that? I feel like that would be pretty cool to do. Yeah. Let's do back to the chain. And then if we want to replace a spell, which I do not, so accept. Okay.
No questions? All right.
So Will is now part of the party. With that, he has a rapier, some padded armor, and the rest of his stuff.
Any questions, children?
Okay. Anything that you want from any of the inventories here? Anything that would be good for you?
Up, children.
Doesn't seem like it. I guess maybe a bow,
Remember,
just in case. So you take a bow
claws. Use them.
in case of, you know, emergencies, per se. Alright. You are now with the team. You've got a lot of different things here. Blade Ward. Okay. So we could do this one already. The Armor of Agathis. We could waste a spell slot to gain 10 temporary hit points that deal 10 cold damage to any creature that hits you with a melee attack. And that goes until long rest. But for now, we'll stick with what we have right now instead of doing that. Unless we should. I mean, it's actually a pretty good ability, you know, that I think about it. I feel like we should go ahead and just cast that. Why not? So we get 10 temporary hit points, and then anyone who hits us takes 10 cold damage. And the effect will end. But that lasts until a long rest, so...
Use that too.
And warlocks get their spell slots back upon short rest, so... And then we could summon a familiar, too. Summon a familiar, face spirit takes an animal form of your choosing. So we have the imp and the quasit, cat, crab, frog, rat, raven, and spider. Okay. Summon a familiar with the form of an imp that can fly, turn invisible, and sting enemies. Summon a familiar with the form of the quasit that can turn invisible and scare enemies. Summon a cat that can meow to distract your opponents. Crab that can slow enemies with its crippling pinch. Frog spread its bufotoxin to enemies. Rat with infectious bite. Raven that can blind enemies. Spider that can poisonous bite. I guess let's try all of them, right? So, for now we will summon the imp. And he can follow us around there. We have a nice little imp companion now. Which is pretty cool. Let's see, we're not going to be able to do anything here because it's going to consider stealing. I mean, we could read this book here. The Illustrated Adventures of Baldur. We just can't actually pick it up, otherwise it's stealing. Okay. This book is packed full of tales of adventure. The monsters are ferocious, the men are muscled, the women are buxom, and the clothing is easily torn. Something is cleft in twain on every other page, although you do find a passage a little less bloody. The woman's eyes were dusky, filled with mystery and promise. Baldurin was intrigued. Anything? He asked. Anything, she said. Just name it and it can be yours. And what do you want in return? Oh, just a small thing, she smiled. Baldurin laughed. Nothing about him was small. I want your soul, Baldurin, she sighed. Give me your spirit, and whatever you desire shall be yours. Baldurin considered this for a moment. Very well, I want a turnip. She hesitated. Your soul, in exchange for a turnip. A nice turnip, nodded Baldurin. Very well. Dark smoke swirled around the woman, whose skin was turning red. Then you shall. The next couple of pages have been torn out. When the story resumes, the woman, now fully revealed as a devil, is kneeling at Baldurin's feet. Curse you, Baldurin! I am bound to you. Yours to call upon when you need me, and your soul is your own once more. Let that be a lesson to you, laughed Baldurin. Never underestimate the power of a turnip. Can't pick that up, otherwise it's stealing. So, okay, go X.
Step, parry, strike. Damn it! It's just not landing.
It's streaming for 40 minutes already? It doesn't even feel like it. Interesting technique. Having some trouble, you better surrender. That target's a far better fighter. I can show you a thing or two, if you're a willing pupil.
Well, I'm in no position to turn down help. We need to be ready for a fight, but I'm useless with a sword.
Demonstrate a swing, show him the fluidity of movement he lacks. Read his thoughts. Put one foot in front of the other. Let momentum aid your strikes. Could read his thoughts, because we have to detect thoughts right now. Let's just teach him the good way. The way we know. Put one foot in front of the other. Let momentum aid your strikes.
Like this.
Gale approves, Lae'zel approves, Will approves.
Step, strike. Yes! You really know what you're doing. Found this by the road. Bet you'll put it to good use.
One last thing. Don't shut out your moves like that. Spoils a surprise for your foe.
Oh, yes. I'll bite my tongue when the time comes.
Keep training. In time, to make short work of any goblins.
Hopefully, it's just the goblins we have to worry about. The druids are treating us like vermin. But I'll keep at it. Thank you.
Soldier, 2 arms. Okay, so that gives us a point of inspiration. For Lae'zel. Item received, Battle Axe. Okay. Battle Axe versatile. Can Lae'zel use that? Let's see, 4 to 13. 4 to 13, yeah. Well, let's have Lae'zel use a Battle Axe. That's pretty cool. I feel like that's actually pretty cool.
Let's move.
Alright, so we got some inspiration for Lae'zel. 2 arms. Help Gwex learn how to fight. Okay. Oh, there's another book here. A is for Azuth and Other Gods 1. Alminator, sun's bright light shines the truth into man's laws. Speak his name to stop a fight. Then, evoke a legal clause. Beware dread Asmodeus, both his word and promise sweet. More able to betray us than the devils at his feet. Auril is merciless and cold, the winter's icy breath. Spare her a little food and gold, so you won't freeze to death.
Remember, you have teeth and claws.
Okay.
Use them.
Torch just lying on the ground. A is for Azuth and Other Gods 6. What do we got here? We can actually pick this one up. Ilmater hears the martyr's cries, takes in the ill and the oppressed. When one to help the others dies, then by Ilmater they are blessed. Jurgel, or so it's often said, once gave away his bony throne. For Kelemvor he tracks the dead, makes sure that dead souls do not roam. Kelemvor, Lord of the Dead, will take your hand when death arrives. Make sure souls are correctly led to all their proper afterlives. Alright. We do seem to have a quest marker for this guy, Zoru.
By Mordai's eyes, another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
Yes, and I suggest you do as she says. You heard the woman. Bow. Hold it, Lae'zel. I'll see to this one. Yes, and I suggest you do as she says.
Lower.
Wait for the tiefling to obey. She's serious. You better get on your knees fast. That's enough, Lae'zel. I'll take it from here. Wait for the tiefling to obey. If they bow, they bow.
You saw another gift. Where?
On the road to Baldur's Gate. near the mountain pass. Saw us before we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly. Straight to the other side.
No twisting. Kin must have been in a hurry. The map. Show me. Up. You can keep your innards.
By the dead gods. Are all Giths so brutal?
Brutal? Blood still flows through his own veins. I was positively gentle.
Okay. Does he have anything actually to say to us?
Please. I've been through enough.
Oh, poor guy. Oh, poor guy. Alright, Lazo. What do you gotta say?
The locals prove compliant. A useful trait.
Do you plan to be that rough with everyone we meet? You're a dab hand at interrogation, so you might need that skill again. What comes next? Do you plan to be that rough with everyone we meet?
Rough. Soon you will be vomiting blood and tearing apart your own flesh. When the tentacles sprout from your lips, will you still cry that I was rough?
Enough. Just tell me what's our next move.
The teeth sling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait.
Did you say teethling?
I am unfamiliar with the... well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps. You will educate me on matters of this... Fey run.
No. It's Faerun. What do you mean, purification?
The Kresh holds the Zaithisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By covenant, I can say no more.
Okay. So, the Githyanki warrior. Search for the signs of a Githyanki Kresh near the mountain pass in the northwest. Did we already do this one? I think so. We spoke to Zoru. He told us he saw a Githyanki on the road to Baldur's Gate, near a mountain pass in the northwest. We should travel there with Lae'zel. Okay, find the Githyanki Kresh. Find the Githyanki patrol. We learned of a Githyanki patrol to the northwest. They might be able to lead us to their Kresh. Okay. The Annals of Baldur's Gate. Preface. Centuries ago, a young man sailed from the village of Grey Harbor. Where he went, what he saw, and the deeds he accomplished are simple legends today. But the wealth he returned with years later is a hard fact. Baldur made Grey Harbor rich. His gold built docks, funded businesses, and raised strong walls to protect it all. One of the gates into this flourishing city was named in his honor, but so great was the wealth that flowed through it that the name of the gate became more famous than the village that started it all. The name Grey Harbor has been related to dusty history books and ancient maps, but Baldur's Gate? That name is on the lips of every traveler in Faerun. There seems to be somebody in here, but if we try to go in here, we're probably gonna get caught. So maybe there's another way to get within that area, maybe? We'll look for that. Aramus.
This grove is a death trap. Grab what you can and get out. That's my advice.
Okay.
Right. I've got food, water.
Okay, let's check out this area, and then we'll go back into that little area. Well, let's check out what we got over here first. Okay, looks like a smith.
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
That forge is holding on by a thread. Are you a smith?
Of sorts. Used to be a bread and butter tinsmith before Elturel fell into Avernus. These days my talents are more eclectic. Learned a lot in my time in the Hells. Hope to forget most of it. But between you and me, there's nothing in all the realms like the utter power of infernal machinery. Alas,
My offerings are far more humble these days.
Let me see your wares. Okay. He has a lot more stuff. Sell the stuff that we're not using here. Trying to make some money. Why we have 6 skulls? I'm not sure. Attitude. Pretty sure you actually can get traders' attitude up if you give them gold, which is pretty intriguing, to say nonetheless. I might have to try that at some point, but for now, I'm not gonna worry about it. Alright, let's give them some more stuff here. I'm gonna try to hold on to my books for now. I guess I could sell some of them. See if anybody else has stuff we could sell. So Lizelle has a bunch of weapons that I've been giving her because we didn't have a lot of space left on us. Okay. What's your armor there? 11. Okay. Let's try to sell maybe some of these copies that we have of these books. Oh, not enough gold? Okay. Sell what we can then. Okay. Light crossbow. Light hammer. Long sword. Mace, heavy crossbow, hunting shortbow. You have advantage against monstrosity type enemies. So you take 1 less slashing damage. Saving throw +1. Gain a +1 bonus to strength, saving throws and checks, disadvantage on stealth checks. 1 less bludgeoning damage, warhammer, hide armor. Okay. I want to buy anything? Because if I were to buy something right now, I'd probably buy this ring mail. That's 480 gold. So we would be a little bit less of our gold, but that's honestly still probably a good deal, nonetheless. Because we take our armor class up by 1. Now AC bonus from dexterity. This is also 14, right? So we just be at 15. So I think this would probably be worth it. That or we could get a weapon of some kind, like a bow or something. Let's just get the ring mail armor +1. Why not? Get a +1 bonus to strength, saving throws, and checks. Disadvantage on stealth checks. Okay, that's now ours. Now we can sell more of these books. What's up? Amnesia tab. Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Okay, sell 2 more of these, and we can sell 5 of these ones. Alright. Keep these books on us for now, just so we know, hopefully, what we've read. But eventually we'll probably just sell them, or maybe send them to camp or something of the sort. Alright. We'll keep this scale mail, maybe? This is your first run. This is our first run, via, like, the channel. This is not my actual first run. This is... well, it depends. Because I've done 1 run by myself, and then I've done a few different runs with friends that have never made it past Act 1. And then I've got a second run that I'm doing by myself where I'm in Act 2 again. So it's not my first run, but it is the first run of the channel. The first of many, hopefully, on this channel and my other ones and stuff like that. Alright, do I need to sell the scale mail? We'll keep it for now. If we feel like selling it, we will. Okay, let's go ahead and put our new armor on. So ringmail armor +1. Need help with quests. I'm pretty good. Are you saying you need help with quests, or are you asking if I need help with quests? Because I'm pretty good. I know what I'm doing with most stuff. I know a lot about the game and stuff like that. But if you're asking if I need help with the quest, I do appreciate it, but I am good. I'm trying not to spoil everything for people as well. Trying to make sure everybody who watches and stuff, if this is the first time watching and stuff like that, they get stuff. Alright, bro, enjoy. Thank you so much, kind sir or ma'am. Hope you have a good day. And if you want to stick around and watch, just stick around. Alright, so this is our new armor, which is pretty good looking. Armor class is still 15, and if we were to wear the scale mail, we would still be at 15 anyway, so quite literally just a little bit of a bonus there. Alright, so here's people that we talked to earlier.
Would never admit it, but they take an arrow for the other. Also stab each other. Not sure what will come first. Thanks for cutting in. There might have been more than words if you hadn't.
Alright. See what any of these guys have to say.
Damnation.
They have anything other than
Instead,
what
we're
they were
just
saying.
sitting here, practically begging to be attacked. Staying is a mistake.
Doing the right thing, the tieflings need help. Why the rush to leave? Leave on your own, why wait? You're doing the right thing. The tieflings need help.
And what about us? There's every
Oh
chance
god.
we've doomed ourselves by helping these
I was just
people.
like, broke my arm
We
there.
will end up fodder for some goblin's blade, all because Leah insists on helping every wounded foe we see. Our best chance to make it to Baldur's Gate is on our own. This place is lost.
Hold on. Why are you so eager to reach the city?
You are looking at Leroican's newest apprentice. Yes, that Leroican. The greatest wizard in Baldur's
Yeah.
Gate.
Right. Because Astir would totally know who that is.
Yes? Lives in Ramesses Tower in the upper city.
The very same.
Word in Waterdeep has it he's a bit of a cad. But you say he's an accomplished wizard.
Of course he is. The greatest spellcaster along the Sword Coast. As if I'd settle for a lesser mentor.
In that case, I'd very much appreciate it if you could arrange an introduction, should we reach the city.
Good idea, powerful acquaintances never hurt. Hold on, I'm not sure about this Leroican. We need to go, we have a more pressing problem, remember. I've heard stories about Leroican now. Good. Good idea. Powerful acquaintances never hurt.
If it's powerful acquaintances you're after, you have to look no further than yours truly. Few can match me, in either magic or talent. In years to come, you will boast of this meeting, I can assure you. May we meet again in Baldur's Gate, my friend.
Okay. Got it. Leah.
Those goblins will rue the day they chose to tangle with this grove. You and I will do some good here. I can feel it.
Alright. Any other objectives? I don't think so. Can't take anything here. It'll count as stealing. Octa.
You! Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can.
What is it exactly?
Food. You want it or not?
Okay, we'll take the bowl.
Look, it ain't much, but it might make all the difference. The only way we'll make it to Baldur's Gate is to run, and run hard. If a gnoll catches your scent, you'll need every bit of strength. Trust me.
Item received. Gruel.
Depends. How many people are dumb enough to ask?
And that goes in the camp supply pack.
True.
One camp supply is 3 to 12 healing. So I guess we technically could eat that outside of battle, and that could heal us if we needed it to. Which is actually pretty cool. Okay. Auntie Ethel, trader of quirks and sundries.
If it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh.
Oh.
There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Petal. Are you hurt? Cold? Feverish? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore.
Let her fuss over you. What are you, an alchemist? There's no need, I'm fine, really.
Sorry, love. I just lose the run of myself sometimes. I must say, though, you're looking mighty peaky. Are you all right?
Been better. It's difficult to explain. I'm fine. Just bone weary after a difficult day. That's no concern of yours. Leave. I've been better. It's difficult to explain.
Oh, I've seen it all. I once had a fella who'd been caught dabbling with a dryad. The wife was none too pleased and introduced him to a pot of boiling oil.
The heck?
But worry not. I fixed him up, and depending on the lighting, he looks good as new. My point is, whatever ails you, I promise I've seen worse.
Tell her. But if she pulls out a pot of oil, run.
What is it, Petal? What's wrong?
I've got a mind flare parasite in my head. There's nothing wrong. I swear everything's fine. That's no concern of yours. Leave. Mystere wants this thing out of his head. If he can find somebody to get rid of it, and Will told him to do it. He doesn't completely trust Will, but he knows Will's got good intentions for the most part. I've got a mind flare parasite in my head.
As you recount your adventure, Auntie Ethel nods along, her eyes wide.
You poor pet! My heart goes out to you, truly. I see no sign of a tentacle yet, but that could change in an instant. You need help. Serious help. I've ne'er a potion or lotion here that could do it, but yes, I may have something at home.
Such as, my time could be running short. I can't afford to spend it. Hang on, says it. Such as.
I've collected some interesting bits and bobs over the years. You'll have to stop by my house, just at the edge of the forest. Let me mark it on your map. I'll be heading back soon, so I can meet you there. Now,
okay.
Do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale.
What harm? Show me your wares.
Hey, bother.
Okay. So potions, Corleone's Grace. Natural Pugilist. You get a +1 bonus to unarmed attack rolls and damage. Unhampered resistance. While the wielder is not wearing armor, they receive a +2 bonus to saving throws. Could be good for like Gale. Okay.
Be careful on the road. I'd hate if something happened to you. Take care.
Oh, why would you say it like that? It's such a weird tone. Okay. Get help from Auntie Ethel. Get Auntie Ethel's help. We met an eccentric old lady in the Emerald Grove. She's confident she can remove our parasites and invited us to her tea house. An old woman told us she could help us with our tadpole problem. We should follow up on this. Okay. I guess let's go this way. Alright. Amira.
Damn goblins.
So this is one of the people that were out the grove when we first arrived. And the other two of her people didn't survive. Wait for her to finish cleaning the wound. You should probably get that looked at.
Oh, I was just gonna let it fall off, stick it in my satchel. Ain't letting anyone here near me. They all sat and watched while Zevlor near got us killed.
He let you in, didn't he? It could have been worse. You are to blame. You put his people in danger. I have done the same to your place. He let you in, didn't he? Could have been worse.
Oh, very gracious of you. We expected a soft job. Something to test the new lad, maybe, but not a bloody goblin nest. Most would have turned tail at the sight, but not Liam, no. He charged him, the stupid bastard.
Guessing that didn't end well, so you just left your friend to the goblins. He died with bravery, you should be proud. He died with bravery. You should be proud.
Bravery? No. When it gets you killed, it's just called stupidity. That was lesson 1. If Liam had only bloody listened.
Right.
More mercies.
Okay.
Wound looks clean. Small mercies.
And we'll have a dog, right?
They don't allow them in Baldur's Gate. Cats, though?
A little orange cat. And a house with a little door so that it can come and go as it pleases.
And a high fence to keep eavesdroppers out.
Oh my, sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt. Good luck to you both.
Thanks. I suppose we'll all need it.
What about you? Big plans for when you get to the city?
Let's see. So he's not from Baldur's Gate, so he won't know any of this. A pint in a clean room would do me a world of good. Plans, just surviving the journey is ambitious enough already. I won't be joining you. Plans. Just surviving the journey is ambitious enough already.
Luck's been on our side this far. No reason to think it'll run out now.
Optimism, my friend. Try it out.
Okay.
My love, we were in Caravan for 3 days. In the middle of your ship.
Okay. I guess let's go into the stone door here. See what's inside. Secluded chamber. Alright. There's a book in here. The Devil You Know, an autobiography. Have you ever had a god change your blood? It's a horrifying thing, even for those who may desire it. Yet few tieflings wished for Asmodeus to claim their bodies, only to be given no choice in the matter. It is not as if we were well loved before the Archdevil's gambit. Our people have always struggled against the notion of devilkin, as if a single drop of infernal ichor inescapably corrupts. How amusing. And so many others willingly sell their souls to fiends, yet their culture as a whole escapes the blame. By what method can we redeem ourselves when the crime is not ours? I would drive a blade into every warlock that aided Asmodeus' damned ritual. But personal vengeance cannot undo the will of a god, much less one as slippery as the Lord of Lies. When every passerby thinks you a thief and heretic, it is deeply tempting to become one. The only thing that has stopped me is knowing Asmodeus wants nothing more than for all of us to fall from grace. Okay. Tilsis?
You're the one who locked the
Talsis?
gate. Glad to have another sword. We might need it.
Okay. Front and center, a thespian's memoir. In fact, the greatest joy of my life hasn't been acting, but becoming. When you choose a character to play, you don't just wear a mask, you take a little of their soul for your own, whoever you are, and your heart of hearts changes, if only by the faintest mote. Traveler's Guide to Baldur's Gate. Can you watch out? Start to read. Variety is the blood of the city itself, for better or worse. The devoted will find a place to worship, the dedicated will find work to be done, and let it be fully understood by any who wish to visit. The criminal enterprises in Baldur's Gate thrive as heartily as the rest. Alright. On the origins of the Zentarium. An excerpt from the ongoing metatext Rebound by Isofa Elgin, a scholar excommunicated from the Church of Denir for her heretical efforts to reconstruct the metatext, her gods, and now of lost and hidden knowledge. Did we read this already? We might have read this already, but I'll read it again really quickly. But perhaps greater still than their monopoly as the continent's largest private army, the true achievement of the modern Zentarium is in the sanitized image they present to the world, viewed by most As an efficient, if unscrupulous mercenary organization, few would guess at the Black Network's dark origin as a cult dedicated to the dark god Bane, once bent towards bringing all peoples to heel beneath his creed of tyranny and domination. Many among their ranks scoff when confronted with this fact, citing overblown conspiracies and reassuring me that the only gods to whom the Zentarium give worship today are the twin deities Prophet and Power. This is not to say the organization has entirely shed its dark side. However, alongside the clenched fists of their military, another hand works from the shadows to ensure that the network prospers even in peacetime. For just as vital as the movement of troops is the movement of goods, legal or otherwise, and there is no border or market that is ever truly closed to one bearing the seal of the Black Network. Okay. Oop. Hi, Zevlor.
Have you spoken to Korga?
Not yet. I'm not your messenger. I want to discuss something else. Not yet.
Of course, you have your own business to attend to. But if the druids won't abandon this ritual of theirs, it will be trouble. For all of us.
Okay. I haven't exactly got to talking to Kaga yet, but soon I'm sure. Okay. What's up here? Okay. There's a backpack. Red apple. Lacrisa.
Used to think the goblins would kill us the second we set foot outside. But after hearing what you did at the gate, well, I still think they'll kill us. But at least we can put up a fight.
Try not to kneel over with the first blade drawn.
Well, we came through Avernus. We might not look it, but we're tough. Who knows? Some of us might even make it to Baldur's Gate.
If you survive the Hells and survive this, maybe you'll catch a glimpse of Baldur's Gate before they cut you down. Train wargs on your Sentinel likely. If you survive the Hells, you'll survive this.
There's optimism, and then there's stupid, hun. Plenty of us fell to monsters already. I don't see the rest of us lasting long out there. But if you're so sure we will, why not put a little gold on the line?
This is really funny. How are you going to take my gold if you're dead? Sure, it's a bet, not the wagering type. You have an odd sense of humor. This isn't really funny.
No, it's not. None of this is funny. But at least this way there's something to play for. Come on, what do you say?
Fine. Alright. You're on.
Excellent. And since I ain't one to leave a debt unpaid, that means we're destined to meet in Baldur's Gate. Looking forward to it.
Okay.
So many ways to die.
Anything up here? No, just seems like maybe it's supposed to be some kind of tower to look out, even though you can't really see much besides that. So I don't think it's really much of a lookout tower. Or anything of the sort. And you can look from inside the grove there. But there's not much else in that you can really look from. Okay. There's a chest up here. Heavy chest. 42 gold. Nice. Alright. Let's head back down. Where is... Here's the hatch right here. And I guess we will continue with the rest of the grove. Still need to go back to that area in the back side that we didn't go to yet. And we'll also wrap around and see if there's anybody else to talk to while we're here. Okay, Zor is here again.
Please. I've been through enough.
I don't think he likes us. Alright. 1 foot 2 feet, well met, will meet. 1 foot 2 feet, well met, will meet. 2 drakes, 1 mink, 1 draught, 2 drinks. 1 bear, 3 beers, come join, drink here. 1 foot 2 feet, well met, will meet. Yondilla and Garl shared twixt them a farl, all covered in butter, and they liked each other. Along came a fly, who flew in with a cry to the buttery farl of Yondilla and Garl. When Garl took a bite, Yondilla shrieked with fright, "Don't eat that, oh my, that's a butterfly." There was an old man named Elman, who made the best buns in Faerun. The elders did scold him whenever he sold them, saying, "Elm, bring those buns to our room." Such a weird book, but okay. Recruitment poster. A man and a woman stand side by side in armor, emblazoned with a red fist surrounded by flames. Find pride and purpose in the flaming fist. Join today and protect Baldur's Gate. Led by Grand Duke Ulder Ravengard himself, you'll be tasked with guarding the city's streets, protecting its people, and upholding the laws that govern us. Speak to any of our friendly fists throughout the city, or visit our headquarters at the Sea Tower of Baldur to find out how you can blaze a new career path today. Alright. Icaron.
We've known enough grief this 10-day traveler. Don't be the cause of more.
I didn't plan on it.
We're exposed now.
Alright. So let's go back to this corner. And then we'll continue down from after we do that.
One more time.
I still want to see if we can find a way into this building, because there is somebody in there.
Is that everything? I think that's everything.
Oh, prison?
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Oh, these are the two from the bridge that we had told them to get revenge on goblins. I didn't mean this goblin, particularly. Meant more or less the other goblins. Shut up, those words could be your last. Step between the crossbow and the goblin, do nothing. Okay. Step between the crossbow and the goblin.
Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You're gonna kill him too?
You, move!
Lower the crossbow or I'll deliver you right to your brother. What does that even mean? Like you're gonna kill her and give it to her brother? Because her brother was the one that died, right? No, shoot me. Should be easy, right? This won't avenge canon. It won't change anything. Read the tiefling's thoughts. Well, we haven't done that yet. We've drunk this potion, so let's try to read her thoughts. That's not reading her thoughts. I mean, we have inspiration, so let's... I'm not gonna, like, specifically preserve inspiration on this. If we have it, we're probably gonna use it. Come on, give me a 12 or higher. That's a 15. There we go. Still have 2 inspiration left.
Canon would hate me for this, but he's not here. They took him from me.
Oh, we're gonna guilt trip her. Okay. What would Canon think of you now?
Don't you dare!
We're guilt tripping.
Damn you. Damn it! Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies?
Because she's not a practice target, she's a person. If she dies, she'll take everything she knows to the grave. My reasons are my own. Well, we need information, maybe on the goblins, so this could be actually useful. If she dies, she'll take everything she knows to the grave.
If you believe anything the beast tells you, you're an idiot.
It's alright, Arca. Let's go.
I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids.
Oh, Gale wants to talk. Okay.
Believe it or not, but I witnessed a similar standoff back at the Yawning Portal. Of course, An establishment like that invites all sorts of outlandish entertainments.
What's the yawning portal?
An inn in Waterdeep. Oh, never a dull moment there. Adventurers come from all over Faerun to try their luck down the well. Leads into the Undermountain, you see. Full of death, danger, and vast amounts of treasure. Hard to resist.
What was the standoff about?
Oh, a drow, a dragonborn, and a cleric of Cyric walk into a bar. Your standard fare. Maybe someone was cheating at cards. Maybe it was some weird lover's quarrel. In any case, out came the crossbow, and a hush fell over the entire room.
What happened next? Please tell me a shot was fired. You know what? I don't actually care how the story ends. What happened next?
I stood up and yelled, "Shadow Dark Ale for everyone!" The crowd cheered. The tension drained into 6 tankards, and soon all was well again. In a place like the Yawning Portal, the most powerful magic is calling for a round of drinks. Mind you, all I did was call for ale, but you went and stood in front of that crossbow. Well, I'd drink to that.
Okay.
What you messing with my cage for? It's too late to make friends, warg meat. My tribe's coming. They're gonna burn this pretty place for the glory of the Absolute and hang you by your guts.
Who's this Absolute you're so fond of? Your god?
Goddess. We're burning her name across the face of the world, we are. The Absolute is gold from the sky, she is. The blessing in the storm and the storm itself.
You've caught my interest. Have any holy literature on you? An all-powerful goddess that can't get you out of this cage.
Maybe she sent you to help me. And you will, if you want to save your skin. And if the teeth stick a few arrows in us on the way out of here, don't worry. Priestess Gut will patch us up. Got a whole lab set up. Cooks up potions that fix our lads, no matter how much of a beating they take. Could probably stick your head back on if someone was to chop it off. Mighty booyog.
I'd sooner swig a flask of acid than anything a goblin cooks up.
Well, I'd certainly like to meet her. Nice story. Buy it for a copper in a tavern nearby.
It's the truth. I swear on your mother's grave. Get me out of here, and I'll tell you where to find her. Deal?
Deal, I'll get you out of here. You already told me what I need to know. I'll find the priestess myself. Not a chance you can rot in that cage. You already told me what I need to know. I'll find the priestess myself.
Even if you did find my tribe, they'd set the wargs on ya. You need me. Get me out of here, and I'll tell them what a good friend you are.
Yeah, no. Not a chance. You can rot in that cage.
Suit yourself. Looking forward to seeing what your innards look like.
Okay. Evidence chest, nothing. Equipment chest. Seems like this to be the prison area. If I take a gander. Oh, there is stuff back here. Can we jump? Oh, yeah. Reception failed. Oh, there's a door there. There's also something over here. Let's check this out first, and then we'll try to go through that door afterwards. Let's just see what. Oh. What does it do? Hold on, everyone get back. Everyone get back. Come on, come here. I'm gonna attempt to shoot it, see what happens. Malnourished torch stalk. It blows up. It's this one. There seems to be another one here too. Everyone just stay clear of the barrel. Well, I said stay clear of it. See if I can shoot it. See, it's like in the barrel. I can't really get an angle. Okay. There's a pouch. Where? Oh, I was standing on it. 120 gold. Elixir of bark skin. Drink to increase your armor class to 16. Replaces effects from other elixirs when drunk. Drow poison. Coat your active weapon with poison. Targets must succeed a Constitution saving throw or become poisoned and fall asleep. Here we go. The roof's broken. Wonder if we could somehow get into here via that. Here we go.
Stop!
Nope.
This place is off limits. Leave.
I'm just looking around. Study her face and try to read her emotions. Don't worry, I'm here to help. I'm afraid I can't. I've been placed in charge of this area. Hush, girl. Another word and I'll snap your neck. Study her face and try to read her emotions. I have a +1 to wisdom, so hopefully this will go okay. There we go. 17.
You note her grimace of pain. Something is wrong with her legs.
Damn it! Don't look at me like that. You can stay. Just keep your hands to yourself, all right?
Need a hand up?
I'd just fall back down. Legs are as steady as a foal's. Bloody potion.
Sounds like it was quite the dodgy brew. Don't worry, you're not the only one with trouble standing up to anybody. Sounds like it was quite the dodgy brew.
No! I'm just an idiot. I wanted an edge against the goblins, and I got it. I'm as strong as a bugbear. And fearless. But the old lady, she warned me of
The old lady?
Should have listened. Now I'm stuck guarding crates.
Crate guarding is a serious job.
Deadly serious. Still, the sooner this wears off, the better.
Okay, so what do you have? Do you have like a condition or something? Is there a way that I can help with it? Paralyzed. Okay. I don't think we have anything. Unless we have like an old potion. I know that there's lesser restoration, but I don't know if anyone has that.
For now.
Indolence breeds madness.
I mean, Shadowheart might have it. Potentially.
Of the people.
That'd be a matter of trying to go to her and seeing if she has it or not.
Can't give up now.
Okay, so let's I don't know. Should we try to go back to camp and see? We can go to camp right now. Let's go talk to Shadowheart. Or can't I see her spells just by doing this? And then going here? No. Okay, she has to actually be on the team. Oh, Withers wants to talk. Withers?
Not this one. Nor this one. And this one are less worthy still.
What are you doing?
Righting the balance. Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, felled in its name. They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking.
Do you think I can trust these cultists?
Suspicion always haunts the guilty mind. My services are all that I can proffer thee. What thou wilt do with them is for thee to undertake.
Will these hirelings be joining me willingly?
Most willingly, forsooth. Their passions doth run deep for what hath been wrought upon them.
For this playthrough, we're not going to use hirelings, but it's potentially where you can hire like other kind of characters. Not like player characters, but they're like set characters, and you can use them for different things and such.
The Blade
So,
of Frontiers. Let's hope Will lives up to his name. We'll need all the help we can get.
right. Join me.
It seems like you have ample company already. You'll need to figure out who you can live without before I can join.
Gale could do with the rest. Do we want to just trade out Gale and have Shadow Harden for a little while? Since we're here. Gale could do with the rest.
Wonderful. I was beginning to feel a little left out.
Oh. Journal updated. Daughter of Darkness. Okay, ask Goblin Priestess for help. Find the Goblin Priestess. We learned that a Goblin tribe is led by a priestess with powerful magic. Dealing with goblins is risky, but this might be one way to cure ourselves. Daughter of Darkness. I'm not sure why it updated, because it's the same stuff that it's always been. Alright. So let's see.
I wonder what the next move is.
What do you have right now? Nothing, but maybe we can learn.
Whatever it takes.
Lesser restoration upon your level up, maybe? Eric level 3. Health increase 17 to 24. There, I see lesser restoration. In one level 1 spell slot, you gain 2 level 2 spell slots, which are restored on a long rest. So we get aid, blindness, calm emotions, enhanced ability, hold person, lesser restoration, prayer, healing, protection from poison, silent spiritual weapon, warding bond, mirror image, pass without trace. Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of cure wounds, and I'm gonna put lesser restoration. Do we want to get rid of anything else? For now, let's see. Because that can cure paralysis. She's currently paralyzed, so we'll have Shadowheart in our party, and we'll put Gale on the sidelines for right now. Do we want to put anything else within? Prayer of Healing's good. That basically allows us to heal outside of combat. But I like Aid as well, because it heals us, and then we also get a hit point maximum increase. I'm gonna get rid of Inflict Wounds, I think. Each friendly creature with necrotic energy fill your hands. I'm gonna get rid of Inflict Wounds and put Aid. And we'll go with that. And we can always, I think we could always prepare spells with clerics too. And stuff like that. So, we have that ready. We'll have Shadowheart in our party for now. Because we've been working with Gale for a while anyway, so we can always switch them out if we need stuff and things like that. So I guess while we're here, let's just talk to everybody.
So, we're traveling with the famed Blade of Frontiers. I feel safer already.
Let's see if anybody has stuff to kind of talk about, per se.
The Githyanki people have a word for men like the Blade of Frontiers. Shalak. Roughly translated, idealist do-gooder. Or better yet, benevolent burden. His confidence is an asset. His pursuit of valor, not so much.
Okay. We're just gonna comment on Will.
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling.
Okay. Tell me, Will, how did you come to be the Blade of Frontiers?
My father once said, one does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call. So it was for me. I was hunting near the Cloakwood when I heard it. A child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse bled into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after.
What act could be finer than saving a life? You must have felt proud.
Proud? No. Angry. Angry at the monsters preying on innocents. Angry at the so-called good gods for tolerating the cruelty of the evil. Angry at myself that it took so long for me to see the coast suffering. The frontiers demanded a blade. And so I heeded.
And before that?
Baldur's Gate, born and raised. The only son of a single father. He wanted one life for me. I chose another. We haven't spoken since I left the city. A classic drama. A staunch father and his rebellious son. Better heard from the bard's lips than mine.
Okay. I don't suppose you've come across an expert healer in your travels.
I've come to know a fair few village clerics, but none with the skill to pull these worms from our heads. From what I understand, there's a healer called Nettie in the Grove. Perhaps she's got the talent. We should pay her a visit.
How does the Blade of Frontiers end up chasing a devil in the hells?
Karlach's fires raged in Baldur's Gate before she escaped to Avernus, as my source told it. And she was planning to return. One of the archdevils Zariel's own. Chaos incarnate, a devil with pure fire for a heart. I made my way to Avernus to stop her. She fled from my reach. Even climbed aboard the Mind Flayer ship as it screeched through the hells. I followed in close pursuit. I can't bear to imagine the lives Karlach might be taking. The damage she might be doing.
It's not exactly easy to journey to the hells from the Sword Coast. How did you manage it? Who is this source of yours?
A powerful friend with a keen interest in privacy. I'm sworn to say no more.
Let's move on to other matters.
All right. What else is on your mind?
I've noticed your stone eye. Did you lose it in battle?
A most vicious one, in fact. It's made from pure bloodstone, carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea. A reminder that sometimes blood must be shed and sacrifices must be made. But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days.
Let me talk about something else.
By all means.
Leave. Okay.
I've known a few warlocks in my time. Talented, of course, though sometimes too eager to listen to the devils on their shoulders. Comes with the territory, unfortunately.
Alright. I guess we can... Is there anything that Shadowheart could take that would be better than what she has right now? I don't really think so. I think everything for now is pretty okay.
What to do?
Alrighty. So let us continue. We will leave camp. We will try to use Lesser Restoration to help her out. So Shadowheart,
Let's get on with it.
if you want to use your one of your level 2s here, should be able to try to help her because she's paralyzed. So hopefully this will work. Hey.
I can stand again. Did you do that? Thank you.
Look, you're not really supposed to be here, but I'll turn a blind eye. Just don't touch anything, all right?
Okay. I guess we don't get the option to take anything. Do you have anything else to say?
Look, between us, you're not supposed to be here, but I'll turn a blind eye. Just don't touch anything.
Alright, we won't take anything. Can I leave?
Everyone subscribes to
Can I just
what
leave?
mine is yours, it seems.
Okay, fine. I'll go out the way I came. Come on, everyone. Let's go out the way we came. Yeah. I am curious, how are our approval ratings? So Lae'zel is at neutral. Should have checked Gales while we had him. That's okay.
Defender of the people.
Will is at neutral.
My faith will guide
Shadowheart's in it. So we're still only at neutral. Nothing too advanced. Okay, I guess let's go check behind this door now. See what we can find back here. Underground passage. What the heck is going on
Glowing
here?
eyes are rarely a good sign. Best be careful.
Oh my god, what the heck? They just threw that right at me. So, I'm assuming... Ow, that hurts. Okay, I'm gonna need to take a potion for that. I'm assuming I'm gonna need to probably use that. How would I get to that without this activating? Think, could I shoot the rune thing? Maybe? Think I could shoot it and it would turn off? Let's try it. It didn't work. Oh boy. Okay. I guess we should probably come back to this later. Maybe just continue with the grove for now. But there's a guy there that needs help or something like that. Let's see. Alright. Let's see, maybe we can stealth?
Just out of view.
Think we can maybe... You think if we stealth that it would notice? Shh. Hiding failed. I think we turned it off though.
I'll cut you to pieces. Kill him.
Oh. Okay. They're aggressive. Oh god. Okay, can we group up? Lae'zel, bring the rest of the party in. Okay, everybody's here, right? Yep, okay. Well, I'm gonna need a second wind, because I need to heal. Does that hurt? I think I could get to this guy? I can. Alright. Let's just attempt to swing on him. Fendel, he's knocked unconscious. Okay, here we go. Alright, that's solid, that's solid. He's gonna take his turn. Oh god! Jesus! That hurt. And they don't get to take a turn because they entered combat? Or is... What? Because they didn't enter combat in time? Oh, there we go. Okay. Well, Lae'zel, as a Githyanki, you should be able to jump pretty far, right? Like, wouldn't you be able to jump over here? Let's try that. Okay, now you can't because of you got stuck yourself in the mud. Okay, I have maneuvering attack. Attack an enemy. Force maneuver, increasing their movement speed. I'm not gonna do that. I don't think that's worth it right now. The disarming attack could be good. But let's just do a regular ranged, because this guy only has 3 HP. See if we can take him out. There we go. Okay, we got one. Okay, now we got our imp. We could use fly. See how far we can fly. We can fly over there. Alright, so that's as close as we're gonna get. We have claw, we have invisibility, and sting. Okay, let's just go invisible.
No holding back.
Alright, Will. I'm gonna come up around the bend. What is in your hand? Oh, the bow. I was about to say, what is in your hand right now? Okay, we have Blade Ward, Eldritch Blast, Hold Person, Bane, we have Hex. Let's try to save maybe our spell slots. Let's just try Eldritch Blast. Can I hit you? I can hit them, yeah, okay. It's a water barrel. Wonder if that would help. Probably not. Let's just try to Eldritch Blast this guy. Okay, miserable fail.
To concentrate.
Alright, Shadowheart, you move up. Probably move up. Move up, please. Okay. See if I can do a healing word at level 1. Do it on a steer. There we go. And then should do aid, but we'll save that for now. See if I can do a piercing shot. There we go. Another one dead. Alright. I'm gonna need to take a potion. I could do the Elixir of Bloodlust. And this lasts until, I think, long rest, right? So I could do that, and that would be nice. But I have like no HP right now. Let's just do a potion. I think I could get to there. What if I jump? Nope. I apparently can't even jump. So, I guess I'll just walk as far as I can into the mud. And we'll take a shot. He has 12. You have 7. Okay, let's go for you then. I miss, of course. Okay, let's try to. Can I fly up here? Is that something I can do? I don't have enough movement to get up there. Okay, let's just fly behind this guy. And sting a creature 5 to 13. Claws 4 to 7. Okay, I guess let's try to sting him. There we go. Broke his concentration on ensnaring strike. Don't know who was ensnared by that, but not anymore. Alright, Will.
Making my move.
Let's try the Eldritch Blast again. There we go. Nice. I need to actually go in and set his reactions to ask. Is everybody's reactions on ask? I just need to make sure.
This is my time.
Yeah, okay.
This is my time.
There we go.
I am fury. I am death.
How far can I get you to jump? Right there. Okay. And then shoot. There we go. Shadowheart.
On the move.
I'm gonna firebolt him. There we go. Okay. Let's go ahead and take their stuff here. Vitral of Bone Cap. That's our first Vitral. Nice. Okay. Tracker. Let's take all their stuff here. Shadowheart, can you heal me a little bit more? Just use level 1.
Better find somewhere to camp soon.
That'll work for now. Okay.
Never mind.
There's a guy here unconscious.
His breaths are shallow, his wounds deep. He doesn't respond to your voice.
Shadowheart. Usually when someone goes unconscious, you heal him. So, I guess you're gonna have to waste another level 1 to heal him. Means I might have to long rest actually sometime soon. Alright. Healing word. We can switch back to our character so we can talk to him. Okay, he healed himself. Let's talk to him.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I thought I was gonna die down here.
How does this goblin slip into the grove? Was no one looking for you? I'm surprised goblins didn't gut you on sight. Why didn't they? Don't thank me yet. I'm here to finish what I started. I'm surprised the goblins didn't gut you on sight. Why didn't they?
They were asking questions about a weapon. I told them the only weapons here are the ones the Foulbloods brought.
I must tell the others what happened. I stepped careful. There are traps in these tunnels. And thank you again.
Oak Hero, a timely rescue. Okay, that's an inspiration from Will. Save Findle from the goblins who kidnapped him. Alright. What's up here? Can everybody make it up here? Bill doesn't seem to be able to. Let's go through this door and see where it leads. Enclave Library.
Step carefully.
Oh.
There's a trap.
Okay, let's see if we can... Do we have anything we could throw that would block this trap? Wonder if a pot lid would work. It does indeed. Okay.
Trap.
There's another one. Anything else that we have?
That's curious.
We have books. We have some leather boots. Would that work? Would indeed.
What's that?
Seems to be a stone slab here. We'll leave this alone for now. Maybe I'll remember to come back. If not, then oh well. There we go. Seems to be something over this way. Oh god, there's another statue. Oh no. Oh god, everyone watch out! Quick. Jesus! Ow. Why is it still going? Oh my god.
Oh, enough waiting.
What is going on? Somebody get out of the way, please. Oh my god, our character just died. Remember, if your adventuring party has died, use scroll revivify to bring them back to life. Yo, what is going on? Everyone get out of the way. Is there like another statue somewhere? Like up here or something? Oh my god, there is. There's a rune up here. Holy crap. Okay, now they're all turned off. This is a nightmare. What the heck? We gotta go revivify ourselves. Thankfully, everybody comes with a scroll. So we have scrolls that we could use. Oh my lord. Okay. Let me scroll over Vivify here. Choose target, choose destination. Fate must wait. Why do you get inspiration from that shadow art? Why? That's such a weird thing to get inspiration from. Fate must wait. Resurrect anyone in your party. Okay, let's take a short rest.
I can keep going a little longer now.
And then I'll take a potion. Holy crap. Dead human. Charred key. Gold and an alchemist's fire. Jesus. Why is there so many traps everywhere? There was a survival check that apparently I guess everybody failed right here, but that's okay. It's first playthrough, we don't need to get everything. We want to loot this guy's body up here. Bone, goblin bow. There's a lot of crates right here. Let's search them. Potion of healing. Nothing. Nothing.
Traps, please.
Nothing. Scroll of Speak with Dead. Oh, there's a trap on that chest back there. Greater Elixir of Arcane Cultivation. Gain an additional level 2 spell slot. Replaces effects from other elixirs when drunk. That could be good for like Shadowheart or Gale. Since Shadowheart's currently in the party, let's give that to her. Thieves' Tools, Potion of Healing. Thieves' Tools. Okay. Nice. Can I get down from here? I guess we need to try to disarm this. It's so dark back here. There's barrels. Oh my god. Anybody have like a light? Can I pull up my torch? Here we go. Yeah, there's oil barrels, so hopefully I'm able to disarm this. Otherwise, it'll probably blow everything up in the vicinity. And that would not be good. Okay, good. There we go. 16. And, okay, we had a key. Nature's Snare. Chance to ensnare target if it is not a plant or a beast. Okay. Gold and bronze ingot. Does anybody like to use that staff? I feel like that'd be like a gale thing. And I could give the spear to somebody else, maybe? Chance to ensnare target if it is not plant or beast. I'm gonna give that to Gale. And then we'll figure out what to do with his spear when we manage inventories here. Okay. So where does this go? There's another door here.
These tracks. Squat. Bow-legged. Goblins, I'd say.
Oh. This goes outside of the grove. Okay. So I guess let's go back in, because we didn't get to finish the grove, so we'll go back in, back around, and back into the grove. Okay. So let's go back and finish up the actual grove part. Doodly doodly doo. Okay. We'll go back through this door, and then we'll just go back up into the grove. Doesn't seem like there's anything else, so let's just jump up here. Come on, everyone. Hopefully this won't end all in disaster. Okay. Yep, I'm sure I will. Alright. I guess now let's head this way, since we haven't gone this way yet. Oh. The kid's here again. What the heck is he doing? I don't know. Let's just continue this way. Sylphie. Mattis?
Hold out your hand, mister. Let me show you something.
Oh. Nice trick.
Take this ring. It's lucky.
Take the ring. That was a fancy trick.
You haven't seen anything yet, mister. Go on, take the ring and watch your fortune change.
Take the ring, mimic his trick, and make the ring disappear. That's probably not going to be enough. Maybe with the max guidance. We do have inspiration, so. Oh, 13. And of course we roll a 1 when we need a 2 or higher. That's always how guidance works. Try it again. 18. Better. Wow.
Weeping, bleeding hells! Okay, maybe you don't need extra luck. But since you're already holding the thing, call it. Heads or tails?
Heads.
Heads it is. See? That's the kind of luck you get from one of my lucky rings. I've got more where that came from. Real cheap, too. Interested?
Hold on. One coin toss doesn't prove anything.
Okay, fair. Let's go again. Heads or tails? Call it.
Heads.
Heads! There. Happy?
Here, take your rig back. I want to see your wares.
You got it. One sec. That's what I got.
Huh. Okay. Sell some of the stuff that we've picked up that's pretty useless. That we're not going to use. Anything that anybody else has? Sell that. Sell that. Oh, you don't have enough gold. Okay, I don't really sell anything that I want particularly.
Nothing.
You suddenly feel something moving against your back and turn.
Whoa. Observe her silently. Maybe these are just crocodiles' tears. Ignore her theatrics and grab her. Read her thoughts. See if we can figure out what she's thinking.
You see her hand in your bags and the shame in her heart.
Something tells me the thieving life isn't for you. Longetta, remorse or not, she tried to rob you. Something tells me the thieving life isn't for you.
I can't do this anymore, Mattis. I'm sorry.
Try to be a little thief. How did that work out for you?
Please,
Okay.
let us through. It is. Let my daughter go right now.
She's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Ragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out.
Okay. Been going for 2 hours now. Holy. Okay. What's going on with you guys?
We need to get Arabella out now.
You heard the guards. They're waiting on Korga to give word.
I'd sooner trek through the 9 hells than trust that snake. Ugh.
I saw what happened. Why are the druids holding your daughter?
Arabella tried to steal their idol. Druids lost their damn minds about it. They need it for their precious ritual.
Oh, it's all my fault. I told her I wished the wretched thing would just disappear, or better yet, explode.
Now Arabella's being judged by a bunch of druids who hate us. That's not right.
Horrifying. We should check on the girl.
She's just a child. The druids are overreacting. I'll talk to them. You've got your work cut out for you. Like you said, it's your fault. You should have tried parenting her. Thieves deserve to be punished. Simple as that. She's just a child. The druids are overreacting. I'll talk to them.
Thank you. They won't give us the time of day.
Hurry! I'm at the end of my tether as is. Can't take this waiting.
Okay. Save Arabella.
We could have taken those guards.
Find Arabella. We learned that a child named Arabella is being held by the druids on charges of theft. We should check on her.
These things over.
Lives are at stake, and the cowards only care about their bloody rituals.
Right.
We could help each other. Fight the goblins together. Instead, these fools are trying to chase us away.
Those dirt kissers would let us die for the sake of their bloody grove.
Come, Magrin. Give him a chance. You, get back.
If it weren't for me, you'd be overrun by goblins by now. I'll go where I please. Why? What's so special down here? I'm not looking for trouble. Don't proceed. If it weren't for me, you'd be overrun by goblins by now. I'll go where I please.
Keep back. Force my hand, and I'll show you its claws.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
me about this place.
Okay. Bear clearly ain't happy.
Your welcome can be easily withdrawn, outsider. Respect our grove, or face our claws.
Few outsiders are allowed in here. Be respectful and do not interfere.
Okay. Scribble note. Keep away from Tuffet. She's lazy enough as is. Fishing rod. Bucket of fish. Hello?
Ah, my good friend. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
Fine. Ask your questions.
Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
Common variety goblins led by a lasher and flanked by booyogs. They were goblins, same as all the others, lowly and vile. Given exact description, goblins, hardly, they were shapeshifted devas. Common variety goblins, led by a lasher and flanked by booyogs.
My, a scholar after my own heart. Spent much time among goblins?
He would know. I'm not unfamiliar with their kind, certainly.
Shocking little creatures, aren't they? Still, there's quite a bit more to them than most accounts allow. I myself plan to record the world's most extensive catalogue of their means and habits. A blue ocean of information, I dare say. Now, I've a few more questions, if you don't mind. And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
Dragon. There wasn't any dragon.
Witnesses failed to notice the obvious dragon. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates?
Yes, they called out the name like a war cry.
They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal!
Goblin superstition. Not worth the ink and parchment. Let's hold our tongue.
Never you mind. I'm on my way to their camp as we speak. I always knew my studies in Gukliak would come to some use.
Wait, be careful. Goblins aren't known for mercy.
Oh, never you mind. Who needs mercy when you've a quick tongue, And an invisibility potion stashed in your back pocket? Until we meet again.
Okay. What about the bear?
By Sylvanus, the Tree Father, our turmoil is calmed.
Okay. A primer on mythical beasts. Each chapter of this book describes the cultural origins of a different mythological beast. Chapter 5. Miniature giant space hamster. Very little is known about this particular cryptid. Those stories say they tend to choose well-muscled human males as their steeds when they deign to visit this plane. According to legends, this creature retains a wellspring of indescribable power known only to itself, though it provides its steed with perhaps mystical, perhaps mundane courage. Unsubstained rumors claim the creature has a taste for human eyes. Okay. Well, we have this area over here, and then we have this thing. So I guess we should go check out probably this side, and then we'll check out the rest of it afterwards. Okay. Left or right? Let's go this way.
No, that doesn't work. Damn it.
You insist.
Hello.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will change. No. Become.
Stay silent and listen. What's that tune you're singing? How can I put this? It sounded a little unpolished. What is that tune you're singing?
More like butchering. Don't know why I bother.
Are you alright? This grove could become a battlefield soon enough. It's not time for music. You better swap that loot for a weapon. Are you alright?
No, I'm moments away from a grisly death. At the hands of this bloody song. I can't. Nothing fits, you know?
Let's see if I can help. That's the creative process for you. Agony and ecstasy, mostly agony. Why are you songwriting now? Hardly the best time. You'd better swap that loot for a weapon. You need one soon enough. Let me see if I can help.
It can't hurt. I have an extra loot, if you want.
First things first, what's the song about?
My teacher, Lihala. She loved dancing. Had 2 left feet, mind. I remember waking up one night on the road and seeing her dancing beneath the stars. A huge smile on her face. Thinking of it now, my heart hurts. And my words just seem to crumble. Like ash. Wait. Words of mine will turn to ash. That's perfect.
Not an encouragement, gesture to her lute. Keep going. What would you say to your teacher if she were here right now? Perfectly awful. These are the worst lyrics I've ever heard. Keep going. What would you say to your teacher if she were here right now?
That it's okay. That I'll be okay. And thank you for everything.
Alright. That's what your lyrics need to say.
Moon, moon reminds me of your grace. All the love I can't repay. Wait.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will turn to ash when you call the last light down. Moon reminds me of your grace. All the love I can't repay. Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. Moon, sun, oh, remind me of your grace. Faith, care, all the love I can't repay. Moon, sun, oh, remind me of your grace. Faith, care, all the love I can't repay. Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. turn to ash when you call the last light down. Moon reminds me of your grace, all the love I can't repay. Rest and note it, I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away.
Sorry.
I just noticed something in that cutscene. I don't think we're wearing boots anymore. I must have sold my boots or thrown them at that thing. I don't know why I don't have my boots on. So I might have no boots, and I might have to go figure that out and buy boots or something. It's a little weird. Don't worry, cry as much as you need. That song was beautiful, worthy of a few tears. That song was beautiful, worthy of a few tears.
Thanks. That's the first time I've played since Lihala died. My teacher. She was playing her lute. We didn't hear the gnolls coming. There was so much blood. I can still smell it.
Sounds terrible. I'm sorry.
It was awful. I couldn't look at a lute without hearing her screaming. I'd forgotten what it was like. That itch to perfect a song. The Weeping Dawn will be my gift to Lihala. I've a long way to go. But thank you. I needed this.
Yes, we are currently wearing nothing on our feet. Don't know when that happened. But I guess I threw my boots. I thought it was just a pair of boots I had. I guess I threw my boots. Weirdly enough. There's like an extra pair of boots somewhere? Nope. Okay, let's loot this and then I'm gonna have to go back and buy boots or something. The book is a clear work in progress, though already extensive, chronicling various musical styles and notation from across Faerun. Amid the orderly symbols in blackened ink, one page stands out. It is awash in color and meandering arcs. The script below reads, Myconid's Song by Ogma. I hear it and I see it and I know it and I feel it, but I can't write it, or can I? Chest over here. So we don't have a key, right? Nope. Okay. Let's lockpick. Add guidance, because we suck. Thank God we added guidance. Cap of Curing. When you inspire an ally using Bardic Inspiration, they also regain 1 to 6 hit points. Okay, so we have that, even though nobody's a bard, so that doesn't really help us. I gotta go find boots really quick, because we have no boots, and we need boots. Don't know how we don't have boots, or where our boots went, but let's see if we can find somebody that has boots. Would you have boots?
Hey, you here to trade or?
Your partner's a thief.
Yeah, I know. I was standing right here telling her to rob you.
I want an apology from her.
Want all you want. She's somewhere safe and staying that way. Look, you caught her. Good for you. You aren't a chump like everyone else around here. Now, do me a favor. Make room for the chumps.
So I can't buy anything from you now? Okay. I'll go talk to somebody else then. There's a trader over here. I'll go talk to him. See if he has boots, since I apparently somehow lost mine.
Need anything else?
Yes.
Of course. But please, remember.
Oh, what did I just do?
You're not the only one in need.
I don't know what I just did. Okay, sell a fishing rod we picked up for 2 gold. You have boots. You do. I mean, I hate to spend money on it, but I'm God, I have to buy boots. So, other boots. Can't believe I somehow got rid of my boots, and I don't know when that happened. But now I have boots. Okay. I'm tempted to put this hat on, but it's not gonna help us. Anyway, look cool. Maybe. You wanna see? Let's see. It's nice. We'll keep this hat for now. We'll keep the helmet and just turn it off. And we'll just keep the hat in our inventory because it's not really going, and nobody's gonna benefit from it per se. Sorry guys, I just had to backtrack because we needed boots. We had no boots somehow, and I don't know how that happened and what I did, but we had no boots. Okay. Guess we'll go to the left side here now. Nothing there, unless there's like a survival check, maybe. Nope. Okay.
Is someone...
Journal update. Investigate the beach. Investigate the music. We heard strange music on the beach. Where is it coming from? Okay. Polished dagger. Pile of bones. There's a bone. Rib cages. Bottle. Just pick this stuff up so we can sell it, even if it's not worth a lot. Go down this way? Yep, okay. Investigate the beach. Help the child. We discovered a tiefling child in a strange trance.
Such a pretty song. Shh. Listen.
Listen quietly.
A sweet melody beckons you. It vibrates with magic. A harpy's charm.
Struggle against the music's pull. What do you know about advantage? Advantage lets you roll 2 dice and take the higher result before adding the modifiers.
The suffocating yearning suddenly fades as the spell breaks. You are free.
Get back! It's a trick!
No, it's just a bit of water. I only want to listen. Just a little closer. Yes, everything's gonna be fine once I get there.
I probably should turn off nudity. Hold on. That means I'm probably gonna get cancelled now. Oh god. Turn that off. Turn that off. I guess we'll just turn this off. Does that fix our problem? I think it does. I'm not positive. Exactly. Why is it? I love how it said lays out. Unless they're fused in one, actually. Okay, see if I can fly up there. Go, go, go! Concentration luring song. Let's go for the sting. Made the saving throws. Shadow Heart's lured.
I will have your head, Harpy.
I'll make you pay.
Or it's not lured anymore.
Your tricks will cost
She's almost
you.
dead now. Everybody just got lured. Will's lured. Okay, I didn't get lured. Nice. Okay, I guess I should try to move forward, right?
These boots have seen everything.
And then we'll take the shot on the one that's got the song going. Come on, man. Okay, I'm gonna heal. I'm gonna burn my action surge. I want to try to break that concentration. Come on. Lae'zel's also lured. So is the kid. The kid just got murked! Complete investigate the beach. The tiefling child died. Well, this is one of those runs where I'm not going back. So, child died, the child died. Okay, well, we killed it.
I'll make you pay.
That did not go well, huh? Okay, well, I need to heal. Pretty badly, too, so. At a level 2 slots. There we go. Got the daze. I was not expecting them to swing on a child. Nope, now that one's doing luring song. Okay, I got lured, but will.
2 steps at a time.
Alright. Let's go for hamstring. Come on. Oh my lord. Okay, I guess let's put a hex, right? Try that. Its highest stat is charisma. Maybe that'll do something. Let's try charisma. Hex it for charisma. Lae'zel's lured. So is this year. Alright. Shadowheart made the save. Okay, so let's fly over here. Let's give it a sting, come on. Ah, come on. That sucks.
My faith will protect me.
I'm gonna have to go for this one. I'm not gonna be able to get away. Or can I? It's because it's days. Nice. Okay. Can I even hit it from where I'm at? Like if I were to try to hit? I don't think so. Yeah, I can't even hit it from where I am. Okay, I'm gonna do invoke duplicity. I can. It's not worth it. Okay, so can I not hit that one? Who can I hit? That's the question. Let's do a piercing shot. I guess on this one. Made the save. Still did some damage though.
What happened?
I will have copy.
Nice. You do the repost. Repost! Nice 12. Both of them got lured besides Will again. Let's see how close I can get here. I could do this, maybe. Up to Fadar. That would only be the one, though. Oh, here we go. So I can do it now. I would hit my imp. Let's just do it. Imp's dead. Somehow I did not break the concentration. Still, I can't flourish that one, but I can flourish this one. Knock it off balance. Lae'zel's still lured. Oh, she's tweaking. End turn. The steer is lured. Oh, Shadow Heart. Resist the song. There you go. Okay, can't make it much further than that. Can I hit it now? No, still can't. Okay, let's try to Sacred Flame this one. Nope, okay, that was a waste. Oh boy.
Stay out of my head. I will have your head.
You keep saying that, then you get lured, so are you really gonna have Ted? Okay, there we go. Let's go. Piercing Strike! Come on, Will. You can do better than that. Push it! Doesn't break the concentration. The steer got lured. Did Lae'zel not get lured? I thought she did. But why didn't I get to use her? Like, what the heck? Okay. Shadow Heart's getting closer. Can I firebolt it? Yeah. Come on. 5. Still make the save?
No.
Should have done concentration. That's something I do. Just broke the hex, too. He got lured. Lae'zel resisted. Let's do second wind. Get a little bit of healing. Alright, can I lacerate it? Provoke an attack opportunity. So I can go for the shot, that's 30%. Let's just swing on this guy then. There we go. Got him out of the way. Burn action surge. Really gonna get an attack opportunity because of the guy up there. Giving enemies melee range allows them to attack you. Got the miss though. Okay, come on. There we go. Go ahead and get up there too.
Damned monster. I'll make you pay.
Go, Steer, go. There we go. Well, we lost the kid. But I mean, there's not too much you could really do about that, huh? Okay, let's do a short rest. Well, what was I supposed to do about the kid? There's not really too much you could do when a kid gets murked like that. Pile of bones, a dagger. I mean, poor kid, but there's not much you can do when they get murked like that. Wooden chest bag here. Got some gold. Okay. Jump over this. There's a nest up here. I'm sorry. Miriam, I'm sorry it's been so long since I've written. A lot has happened. First, some good news. Maggie Two Fingers won't be bothering you anymore. I paid her back in full. I'm sorry. She should never have got your name in the first place. Now for the bad news. My love, I'm not coming home. Not for a while, at least. The money came from a mercenary group. Probably best I don't give their name. And I've agreed to a couple of jobs in Icewind Dale in return. They paid me up front because, gods, it's so strange to write it. Because they needed a warlock. They needed me. I took the deal the Cambion offered. I'm not going to say I had no choice, because that would be a lie. But I don't regret it. I'm a new man. I feel strong for the first time in my life. Aside from being awoken in the middle of the night by the smell of sulfur, he likes to drop by to see how everything is going. I have no complaints. If you don't reply to this letter, I understand. And if you don't want me to come back at all, well, I understand that too. I love you, Miriam, and I want you to be happy even if it's not with me. Edmund. Inscrutable Journal. We followed Musharib's instructions so far, and something feels odd. We've encountered no creatures along the way, only alien noises from all directions. Sleep evades us. and the muck on my boots has hardened into a permanent feature. Hopefully, we find... Lost more hair this morning. I knew there were side effects to coming back, but I didn't expect it to be so... Iraq. I heard him laughing, the lamentations of the Omuans droning like a chorus. What is the purpose of this hellhole? He speaks through the walls, the ceiling, the floor. Is he the tomb? Is he... On the last legible page is a crudely drawn charcoal outline of a bearded devil's face, its mouth agape in a silent scream. Ring of Color Spray. So we get Color Spray level 1 illusion spell. Onyx, camp supply pack, and 2 bones. Guess we can put on that ring, because we don't have any of those yet. So we get Color Spray. And that allows us blind creatures up to a combined 33 hit points. Alright. Well, like I said, this is kind of one of those playthroughs where I'm gonna try to make this as like normal as a playthrough would be, and I'm not gonna try to save scum and stuff like that, so the kid is dead. The harpies took unrelenting force against the kid as he tried to go towards the song, and unfortunately the kid has fallen to them. So R.I.P. Murkon. He will not be coming back after that. Okay, looks to be a little ledge thing here. Is there anything here? No, just some scenery it seems like. Add into the world building. I probably should long rest, but let's try to talk to Kaga and stuff like that, because we still have Detect Thoughts up. So we'll try to talk to her and kind of finish the grove up, and then after that we'll long rest before we head into the world again to do some of our objectives that we have. Alright. Oops, travel successful. Good thing we got our shovel. Okay. Got some gold, arrow of ice, smoke powder bomb, and a short bow. Wonder, can we get like over here or anything? No. Okay. Back across we go. Okay. So let's continue. Going for about 2 hours and a half now. Hopefully we don't get in any more fights, because I mean, we're out of short rest, and Will is not looking too great. So hopefully we'll be a-okay. There does seem to be something down here. I guess let's go down here. There's a bear. There's a rock here. Got some fish. Can I take your fish, buddy? You're not gonna like yell at me, right? Hello. Remove the rock. I might be doing a little bit of metagaming here. Amulet of Sylvanas. And that allows the person to have lesser restoration. Who should we give that to? Lae'zel. Let's give it to Will. We'll give that to Will, so he has lesser restoration now that he can use.
Keep their confidence if you insist.
Okay. Some Autumn Cross, and Sublimate of Autumn Cross, and we got an Antidote. That's another Sublimate. Sublimate. Ailer. Is that the idol they're probably talking about? Some dagger root over here. Karik.
Complexum tuum aptera ortum ad nos defera.
Here's the bear from before. It was on the elevator. Throw a fish next to the elevator. Carefully nudge the bear's flank. Let's throw a fish. To the elevator. That will get the bear off there, so if we need to use the elevator, we now have access to it. There's a topaz here. We don't have a potion of animal speaking. And I don't think anybody in our party has speak with animals, so for now let's just keep going. Some autumn cross here. Mugwort. Some that will allow us to make some stuff now. We can make Subliminal Autumn Cross, Potion of Featherfall. We need that and any essence. Salts, we can make Mugwort. Recipe unlocked, Antidote. We need Mugwort and any suspension. Ashes, Dagger Root. We can now make an Oil of Accuracy. I feel like we might have made one of these already. For now, I'll hold off on that one. Unless, do we have an Oil of Accuracy? I think we do, right? Yeah. So for now, I will hold off on making another. There's another plaque here.
By Sylvanus, the Forest Father, we are granted balance.
Apocusis?
Speak.
What were you saying to that bird? I'm looking for a healer. Help me narrow the search. It doesn't look like you're helping with the ritual. You're helping to prepare for the ritual. What were you saying to that bird?
The bird knows. She needs to know. You do not.
Okay. Suspicious. Do the other druids know? Because I could tell them. I help defend this grove. I'm not your enemy. See if we can persuade her. Okay. 8, 11. Nice.
Forgive me. It is not you I fear. It is my brethren. More follow Korga every day. They are afraid, and she offers a simple solution. Eject the refugees, and we will be safe.
Sounds like she has to be stopped. How would we do that?
A druid and an outsider. We can do nothing without turning the others against us. Only Master Halsin can stop this. I pray my bird returns with news of him. If not, I fear for my people.
What happened to Halsin?
He left with the adventurers. They went treasure hunting in an old temple near here. Master Halsin did not chase treasure. I do not know what he was chasing, but he never returned.
Shouldn't the ritual protect the grove? You're not helping the others prepare it?
The ritual is Korga's decision, but she is not our leader. Master Halsin welcomed the refugees in. I wait for him to resolve this.
Okay. Rescue the druid Halsin. Search for Halsin in the goblin camp. We learned that a powerful druid named Halsin hasn't returned from an expedition in a goblin territory. He might be able to help us find a cure. We learned that the leader of the druids is a powerful healer named Halsin. He might be able to help us remove the parasite. Okay. Hello, Boar. Or Tusk, I guess is your name. I don't have a potion with animal speaking, do I? Don't think we still have any of those. And nobody has that kind of stuff, so unless Shadowheart does, and I don't know it. Maybe you have. I haven't you prepared. No.
Alright. What now?
Okay.
Complexum tuum, aptera otum, ad nos defera.
They're just doing ritual stuff, I'm assuming? Yep.
Humor, aculeus vitisque.
There's another plaque here. I'm assuming it's to say the same thing all the other ones have.
By Sylvanus, the
Oh no,
old
it's different.
oak, all death begets life.
Okay. I guess we should go inside now.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Have you lost your sense?
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
Thief. Poison. What's this girl's actual crime? And prisoner, she's just a child. Do nothing. One of your guards outside said you wanted to see me. Here I am. Thief. Poison. What's this girl's actual crime?
Girl? You mean parasite? She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
Well, druids cherish harmony. Jailing the girl disrupts nature's balance. Release her. I'll see that she stays out of trouble. Read Kaga's mind. Keep silent. Prepare to attack. I mean, we should probably make the most use out of our mind reading potion as possible. So let's try to read her mind. Because it won't last forever. Once we long rest, it will go away. We're gonna long rest here soon, so try to make use of it while we still have it.
Halsin is gone. I am first druid now. I will take control and prove my authority.
You've proven your authority. Now prove your mercy.
Fair words. Child, take to the others word of my grace. Sivasif, Tila, to me.
It hurts.
Oh?
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
Okay. Save the kid. Let's look at our journal really quick. Alright, save Arabella. Return to Arabella's parents. They managed to save Arabella, who immediately ran to her parents. Companions, daughter of darkness. We witness Shadowheart becomes stricken by an unusual surge of pain, emanating from a tiny, unhealed wound on her hand.
Yet she failed.
Alright.
That's what matters.
Shadowheart?
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with.
How badly does it hurt?
Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage.
Are you sure it's not connected to the tadpoles?
Positive. You can trust me on that.
Turn to other matters. Talk about all that's happened to us. See
Fine. What's on your mind?
what she says.
I must admit, you've been a surprise. And not an unpleasant one. Kindred spirits are few.
Not sure if this is the same as last time or not.
Besides, you saved my life.
I think it is. But
how can I do anything?
Just
but
gotta
sing your
check.
praises?
Okay. Wild plaque.
The forest rose with claw and tooth to tear the darkness from its roots. The mural depicts druid and beast fighting together to drive monsters from their land. It looks like they were victorious, and yet the monsters have returned.
Okay. Anything up there? Doesn't look like it. Wellspring plaque.
By claw and tooth from root to thorn, the old oak's grove to wildlings sworn. The mural shows druids claiming the grove in the name of the old oak, Sylvanus, god of nature.
Some rats. They all have their own names. Okay, Kaga.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
Monster? Too kind. A demon, more like.
Only a monster would threaten a child. Protecting your own, sometimes cruelty is required. Honestly, I just wanted to see what would happen. Only a monster would threaten a child.
Yes, you would say so. I know your kind. You see only villains and victims. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. I call her mother. You call her monster. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
This rite must be born of powerful magic. Zevlor believes his people will perish on the road. Do what you want, it's none of my concern. Reach for your weapon, leave. This rite must be born of powerful magic.
The rite of thorns. It is the Tree Father's gift that none come to harm. When we speak the final prayer, the great vine will sprout forth. The grove will be cloaked in bramble and thorn. No one enters, no one leaves. Sanctuary. None of this can happen while outlanders infect us. Sylvanus demands that we choke them out.
I came on Zevlor's behalf. His people could perish if you force them out. Do what you want, it's not my turn. I came on Zevlor's behalf. His people could perish if you force them out.
And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
Then it seems I'd best speak to Zevlor.
You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
Alright. Logbook XII 1371. This hefty book is labeled 1371 and stands with an elegant stag against a dark green background. 6 Uktar. Sent 2 druids, some of the newer recruits, up north. Village there has had 2 years of failed crops and are unlikely to survive the next winter. 9 Uktar. A group from Baldur's Gate arrived. They set up camp on the edge of the forest. 2 bears and a fox came by. Their territory has been burned out. Half the fox's cubs died. Paying this new group a visit tomorrow. 10 Uktar. Visit did not go well. After telling me where to shove it, they said they'd cut down half the forest and burn out any wildlife that dared stick around. Claimed they were going to farm the land and make a new city of their own. Time to get creative. 12 Uktar. Mudslide did the trick. Buried half their farming equipment and made the rest useless. They won't be back anytime soon. Got reports of a red wizard in the village south of here. Sending 3 rangers to investigate. If they catch even a whiff of a red cloak, I'm contacting the House of Sylvanus. Okay. Daughter of Darkness. We spoke to Shadowheart about the pain that her mysterious wound inflicted on her. She pleaded ignorance, though she may be withholding something. Okay. Wrath, you got anything to say?
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented.
And if I hadn't spoken up, what would have happened?
Nothing befitting a child. Nothing befitting any of our world's creatures. We've let a snake replace our leader. She will see the tieflings driven out, or worse.
Kaga seems happy to rule the roost. Who's your real leader?
Master Halsin. Perhaps goblin cold, perhaps dead. He'd set Mistress Korga back in line. Hold her to task, stop this damned ritual. More will die if the rite is finished. So many more, sent into a world gone mad.
If no one's looking for Halsin, I could do it.
Would you? I would give anything to see Halsin return home.
No need to fret. I'll find him.
Sylvanus' blessing upon you, and my gratitude as well. Halsin is an elf with the presence of a bear. He left west with the adventurers. You won't mistake the first druid for anyone else.
Alright.
Come, Silver.
Save the first druid. The druid Wrath told us that the first druid Halsin might be the only one capable of stopping Kaga from finishing the ritual. Turn to Zevlor. Kaga, once the tiefling's gone, she asks us to guide them out of the grove. Silver. Try to get closer. This might end badly. But let's try it.
The wolf's fur bristles. He wants to jump, wants to bite. His eyes dart back and forth as he sniffs the air. He can't see them anymore, but he can smell them. Many, many strangers.
Go boy, chase. Shh, it's alright.
The wolf bares his teeth. He doesn't take orders from you. He would chase you down if not for his master.
Okay. Loic.
Please leave. Our hospitality has limits, and they were crossed long ago.
Any books here? There is. Study of the Sword Coast. A scrap of a larger map, fastened to the page with a fragrant sap. Someone has written "Tainted by Curse" above the lands to the east, beyond the mountains, on the road to Baldur's Gate. Grove and Nowls. See, this one is that I'm a little afraid to read this. This might be the only time I save scum. So I'm gonna save right here. And if I read this and something bad happens, that's why I say it. Yep, okay.
To yourself. You're being watched.
My bad. My bad. So don't read anything that has the red. Fallen plaque.
The towers seized, the battle done. The moonrise broke the darkest one. You recognize the mark of the dark goddess Shar on the broken helmet. This army marched in her name.
So many dead. Sent to the Night Singer's embrace.
Moonrise must be a reference to Shar's divine sister, Saluna.
Okay.
That mural.
Union plaque.
In darkest hour, a concord made, twixt harp and wild against the shade. Harp and wild. You recall stories of an alliance between druids and the harpers, but the details are vague.
Oh, we're about to hit the 3-hour mark. Okay. Oh. Game froze for a minute there. See what's going on in here. Okay, so I might be able to read that. Rite of Thorns. Interwoven prayers and incantations snake across one side of the page. Written on the other are instructions for performing the Rite of Thorns. When the prayer is complete, thorns and bramble rise from the earth, protecting from harm all who chanted it. Journal updated. Investigate Kaga. Search the Emerald Grove. The Rite of Thorns is dangerous magic. Why is Kaga so determined to do this? We should investigate. Okay.
What will the tieflings want next? Letting the Hellchild go was a mistake.
Kaga's chest. There's a chest back there. On the subject of Gond and progress. Benji, enough is enough. I am sick and tired of hearing about your precious Emerald Enclave. They claim to be allies of the people of Faerun. That they fight to balance civilization and nature in a chaotic world, but this is lies. They are enemies of progress, of intellect, who would be happiest if the world reverted to a time of outdoor privies and knuckle-dragging proto-folk. Please visit me at the High House of Wonders in Baldur's Gate. The things I have learned during my apprenticeship are simply, well, wondrous. There's the water pumps. No, more back-breaking work for a simple bucket of water. A steam-powered oxen that could drive your wagon for days on end. Even this letter. It was transcribed and printed by our newest mechanized printing press. I had a little fun and printed several copies just for the sake of it. Please, brother, I cannot bear the thought of coming home to finding you picking berries out of a tree and arguing with Mother and Dad about whether or not their crops impede on Fox territory. Write back soon, all right? And don't forget, Dad's birthday is next month. Love, Abigail. Okay. We want to get into that chest. We're going to figure out what this is all about. Ideally. But I feel like this guy is just going to see us if we try to get into that chest. Can this guy go away for like a minute or something? Does he ever walk away from that spot? Let's just wait a minute and see. Maybe he'll eventually walk away. If he doesn't, then we'll just have to go away. Because we don't have invisibility, right? Do I have like a potion of invisibility or something? Can I make one? No. I don't think I can make anything that would work for stealthing. This guy doesn't seem to be ever turning around. Come on. You just gonna stand there? Oh, there we go. I'm intrigued to see what's in this chest, that's why I said that. Okay, let's do hide. And then we'll put it into turn-based mode. Turn-based mode. You've entered turn-based mode. The game is paused around you, and the time is broken down into rounds that represent 6 seconds each. Turn-based mode can be used to avoid traps, perils, or being spotted. So now we're in turn-based mode, so this guy's going to stay right there. And we should be able to hopefully get into this. Which is locked. Okay, let's try to pick it open. Use guidance, come on. Get me in. 7, that's an 8, 9, 13. Alright. Let's find out what the heck Kaga's up to. Use thieves' tools. Alright, let's take the gate. Baldur's Canticle, the shadow, half torn. Let's read the note first. The marks crisscrossing the page don't look scribed so much as slashed. Kaga, swamp docks, tree, meet me alone. Oladin. Okay. Baldur's Canticle, the shadow something, I'm assuming. The Shadow Druid's Doctrine. The book's spine is limber from overuse. The corner of one page is folded inwards. Balance is a myth, where any clan treads nature's struggles. Unity is a fiction. Men of mere flesh seek only to tame beast and raise flora. We are the thunder and we are the rain. We shatter mankind and grow new life in its place. Alright. Let's move out of the way, and then turn turn-based mode off. Okay. Wonder if we could take anything else while he's not in here. We have to be really sneaky about it. Let's turn turn-based mode back on. Okay. Let's look inside some of this stuff. I'm hoping they won't notice that we're doing this right now. Okay. Back off. Let's go out of hide. Alright. Let's not try to mess with anything else. Let's just get out of here. Get out of that room just in case. Okay, we can loot this chest though. Mugwort. Missives of Candlekeep. A select collection of the most notable letters sent from Candlekeep. Many are dry reports of celestial movements or incomprehensible details of arcane rituals. However, this letter catches your eye. To the sage Elminster. Over the past year, I've delivered many of your letters to Master Gorion? So I wanted to be the one to deliver this sad news. Alas, he is with us no more. Gorion and his ward left Candlekeep soon after your last letter to him arrived. They departed in the middle of the night. They were waylaid shortly after on the road to Baragost. The gate warden tells me that Gorion saw to it that several of his attackers joined him in the next world before he was struck down. I hope this brings you the same grim comfort it brings me. Of his ward there was no sign. In some better news, I received your letter to the library and was able to find much of the material you requested. It has been carefully secured and will travel with this letter. Yours in honor, Tristan P. Shale, librarian at Candlekeep. P.S. I hope you'll forgive my curiosity, but might I ask, why do you need so much information about Ballspawn? What exactly are you working on? Okay. So we did get some stuff in our journal. Investigate the swamp. We found a note addressed to Kaga that mentioned a meeting in the swamp. What is she up to? Save the refugees. We found a note involving Kaga. Something is going on in the grove. We should get to the bottom of it. Okay. Let's take a look around in here. On antidotes. A deep crease in the spine makes the booklet fall open to reveal one recipe in particular. Neat writing in the corner marks it as an antidote for all known potions. This is it. The recipe that made me decide to publish my notes. The story might not interest you, but I shall record it for posterity. Feel free to skip to the actual recipe. I was sitting in the elf song, sipping my usual hot cocoa, the heat soothing the pain in my scaleless hands. A small child, human, stumbled through the door. Sick as a dog. All the other patrons seemed like they wanted to help, but nobody could pay for an antidote for a stranger's child. Meanwhile, the ingredients were just lying around, in the kitchen. Every single one of those people could have saved that child, but only I knew how. It felt like a crime. Recipe for 1 bottle of antidote. Extracts needed. Salts of mugwort, suspension of bullywug trumpet. Method. Slowly trinkle salts into suspension. Stir clockwise until the concoction's consistency turns almost chewable. It might turn slightly green, but this is purely aesthetic and has no effect on the antidote itself. And remember, when in doubt with alchemy, just recall the rule of 3. Thrice the same ingredient forms an extract. Excellent. Okay. Can we actually make anything? Oh, we can. Salt. Mugwort. Okay, sweet. Cauldron of boiling theriac. Got some mugwort we can take from her table here. The table. Wooden chest, wicker chest, backpack. Druid notebook. This is an ancient notebook whose ink is faded and pages are starting to crumble. It's not easy, but some words can still be made out. Ketheric is finished, but it cost us the land. Darkness has fallen. Corruption is everywhere. Chased by shadows, picking us off, druids and harpers alike. Our wounded were safe. I returned, searching for survivors. Lost, but I found his shade. I put it to rest and took his glaive. Blade infused with shadow. I have locked it away to serve as a reminder that even victory can taste bitter. Alright. Oral Histories of Faerun, the Spell Plague. This book is comprised of several chapters, one for each cited source. It claims to contain first-hand transcriptions of the oral histories of several storytellers throughout the realm. Chapter 25. Cornelius and Tomelius Worthywort, halflings encountered on the Golden Road south of Inarlith. I met the brothers, or rather they found me, in the lower pass through the Firesheer Mountains. They had encountered a trail of golden discs along the path and had resolved to gather and return them to whatever fool had more coin than common sense. It was to our mutual embarrassment then that I removed my cloak to reveal my patchwork yellow hide. It was molting season, I explained, and a traveler on the road had not the luxury to shed their scales in private. as would be proper. I suspect they know too little of Dragonborn to be appropriately disgusted and instead invited me to sup with them. Over a roadside fire, I learned of the purpose behind their journey. Cornelius. Lurien, my lad, our ancestral home, it was lost during the spell plague. Tomelius. Weren't nothing lost, Con. It's not Nan's lucky Nashers, is it? It sank. C. Wasn't I there when the blue fire took it? Sure. What do you remember? You were knee-high to a gnome. T. I remember you crying. Maybe it was you that sank the place. Going back to finish the job? C. Watch that lip lest I fatten it. Only a fool speaks ill of his homeland. Their brows were bristling dangerously, and so I diverted hostilities by speaking of my own people's ancestral home, the blighted world of Abir, and the 1,000-year tyranny of dragons we lived under, until the blue fire of the spell plague brought us to this world. C. Right. Ah. T. Another potato? How long have we been going for? 3 hours and 11 minutes. I'm going to go to 3 hours and 30 minutes, and then that's what we'll call it. Alright, seems to be some mugwort and dagger root we can take from her table here. Turn that into anything yet? No. Okay. Oh, here's Nettie. Okay.
I see you. Just give me a moment.
Is there anything I could do to help? Wait patiently. Excuse me, I'm more important than some bird. Is there anything I can do to help?
A moment. There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed?
I'm looking for Nettie.
You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you.
Healing as soon as possible. Do you know anything about mind flayers? I hear Halson's best healer around. I need to find him. Do you know anything about mind flayers?
Why are you asking?
No good way of putting this. I, have a tadpole in my head.
A tadpole? A mind flayer tadpole?
A tadpole. Mind flayer tadpole. Okay. Why did I read that back? You know of them? Can you help me? What other kinds are there? It's not like a frog hopped in my eye. Actually, never mind. I get also help elsewhere. You know of them. Can you help me?
I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help.
Okay.
We need to be quick. This way.
So that was for get help from healer Nettie. We told Nettie about the parasite. She seemed concerned and asked us to follow her to another room for treatment.
Head on in.
So you know if there's anything that we can do right now. Perhaps if we do speak with dead. Okay, so we have to do his target. I didn't know if that was something you cast or not. Is there anything we can do that is like status? I just want to know if anybody here has that kind of stuff that we could do that would be like status. We could do armor of Agathis again. But we're gonna long rest after this, so it's not really worth it. Okay, I'm just looking to see what everyone has right now.
My faith protects me.
That's like within our party here. Okay.
No time to rest.
Let's get into here. Ooh.
This
What
one had
happened
the
there?
same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
The drow and I have the same kind of parasite. I'm hoping for a less grave cure. So you killed him and laid him out on the table. Is everyone being captured by mind flayers these days? Didn't think it was a common experience. I'm hoping for a less grave cure.
I'll do the best I can. I'm no Master Halson, mind. He'd have your tadpole out like that. Still, we have options. All right. Let's see what we can do.
Thank you. I'll take anything that can help. What's that plant? Will it help? Just hurry up and cure me all the time, chat. What's that plant? Will it help?
She shifts uneasily, hesitating. Something's off.
It might. But first things first.
Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening?
Hey, might, what aren't you telling me? I can merge my mind with anyone else that's infected. Fell from a ship in the sky, but something caught me. It saved my life. No, nothing strange. It just went out of my head. And might? What aren't you telling me?
I'm telling you everything you need to know. Believe me on that. I want to help you, but I can't unless you work with me. So, has anything unusual happened to you?
I can merge my mind with anyone else that's infected.
Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening.
On a Mind Flayer ship, I was kidnapped and infected. I don't know, I just woke up with it. You're asking a lot of questions. Look, are you gonna cure me or not? On a Mind Flayer ship, I was kidnapped and infected.
A Mind Flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
I thought you could cure me. What about that branch of yours?
The thorn? Coated in a fatal toxin. It was a last resort, in case I couldn't trust you. I don't have a cure. Only a way out. I'm sorry for misleading you, but I had to be sure you weren't a threat before I told you everything. Now, do I have your word or not?
I swear, alright, hand it over. No, I'm not taking poison from a woman I can't trust. I swear.
I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a Mind Flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of Mind Flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
What do you mean, should be changing? You must learn something from studying them. Just tell me if it's secure or not. What do you mean, should be changing?
Mind Flayers reproduce by infecting someone with their parasite. 7 gruesome days later, the victim transforms and a new Mind Flayer is born. The thing in your skull, though? It's different to anything in our records. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow.
So you think it's only a matter of time?
Could be. But there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne. And I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers. Joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back.
You think he's still alive?
I think so. I hope so. I've sent birds to find him, but they can't get close without goblins trying to shoot them down. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
You're sure he can cure me?
I can't make any promises. This is like nothing we've seen before. But I know this for sure. Master Halsin is the only one close to understanding these things. He's your best bet to survive. Otherwise, that vial's your only option.
Alright. I'll find Halsin.
Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath.
Item received, Wyvern Toxin.
Come on.
Alright. Get help from healer Nettie. Nettie tried to poison us. Hold on. I'll wait for all the journal crap to go away so I can actually read. Okay. So we did this, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Looks like you could use one.
Nettie tried to poison us, but we managed to talk her out of it. She let us go, but she made us promise to kill ourselves if we started to turn. Find a way to remove the Mind Slayer parasite. Nettie couldn't help us. Instead, she poisoned us with deadly venom, hoping to kill us before we turn into Mind Flayers. Rescue the Druid Halsin. The adventurers were with Halsin when he disappeared. They might know what happened to him. Halsin's research suggests that the parasite is connected to a goblin camp located in an old temple of Selûne. The adventurers were with Halsin when he disappeared. They might know what happened to him. Alright. Let's look around, I guess, in this room.
There's something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
I'm not going to be able to take a closer look. It's obviously stealing. My dear Nettie, I entrust you with the circlet to open the library. Wear it always. If you need to enter the vault, talk to Wrath. He has the rune, but won't give it to anyone, so be sure you have a good reason to ask. Protect my research while I'm gone, and take care of the animals. Don't give fish to Tuffet. She's getting lazy. Master Halsin. Notes on drow parasite. Anatomical sketches of both a drow and a lithid tadpole are accompanied by notes written in an urgent scribble. The parasite was nestled deep in the brain matter. A lithid, undoubtedly. Yet the host seemed unaware while alive. No visible signs of metamorphosis on the cadaver. Most strange. The final note is a single underlined word. Altered?
Looks like Halsin's our best bet for a cure.
Halsin's Journal, Volume 1.
Nothing by chasing strangers. Only a Githyanki Kresh holds our cure.
Extraordinary happenings. While meditating in the forest, Nettie and I were ambushed by a pack of goblins, led by a drow. We had no choice but to defend ourselves. But that is not the extraordinary, or rather disturbing part. On the drow's death, a parasitic creature emerged from the corpse and attempted to escape. I managed to capture it and have the host's cadaver here at my study. I've told no one of my fears. Nettie suspects, but knows better than to ask. I will investigate further before informing the others. Kaga will demand answers I don't yet have. I had better record any further findings in a separate volume and keep them upon my person, lest prying eyes jump to the wrong conclusion. Okay. Suspected drow. Rune of the eagle, rune of the bear, empty socket, rune of the elk. Personal account. Can't read that one without getting spotted, most likely. Although nobody seems to be back here, so I probably could get away with it. Should we try? Let's try. Personal account. In Ketheric, I see our failures made manifest. He did not fall, he was pushed. His grief was twisted by shadow, and still we did not act until his light was all but snuffed. Alright. Anything else back here? Oh, this is the slab from the room that we were in earlier. Okay. Sightings recorded. Or sightings record. A long list of owlbear sightings in the region, separated by date. The latest entry, written a 10-day ago, says cub. The word is underlined several times. I can take stuff back here without them noticing. Suspension of Bullywug Trumpet. That's another suspension. Bullywug Trumpet. What do we have? Mugwort? Nice. Okay. Socket. Go, we got more of this. Anything within these? Fringe Philosophy Volume 5. The publisher's note claims this volume promotes magical theory too radical for the mainstream. This excerpt is attributed to High Artificer Thorabrin of Baldur's Gate. I suppose they seek to silence me, believe that an artificer of the High House would not stoop to publish in any volume outside of the great Gondian journals they so diligently guard, but they forget that I am not so grand. Before I lent my name and my knowledge to the High House of Wonders, and all the marvels therein, I was naught but a lazy farm girl who liked to look up. And that was how I first saw them, the slow and serene earth motes, entire mountains migrating through the sky above. It was later I learned of their origins, of the ancient Netherese empire that fashioned them, of the residual magic so potent it sustained them still. The wizards of Netheril carved marvels out of the mundane, lifted the earth aloft for industry, for sport. It was later still, after I earned my place at the High House, that I learned of the long shadow Netheril cast along the evolution of our craft, that their great flying cities fell in folly, and flames does not diminish the wonders they wrought, and the stubborn aversion of studying them, to learning what they learned, is the very antithesis of Gon's teachings. Yes, many of the catastrophes inflicted upon the centuries were fruit born of meddling with Netherese seed. Yes, their last shining bastion fell into shadow, their lore twisted to Shar's dark and destructive designs, and yes, I say again, whether the High House will sanction it or no, to study the very flame of creation is worth it, even should the fires consume us. Missives of Candledeep. We read this already. I don't want to go through and read everything. Magic of the Weave, an introduction. If you try to understand the Weave, a true pity, for only those who are truly attuned to the Weave can rightly call themselves spellcasters. Thus comes the question, what is the Weave? It is an essential element of the universe. It runs through everything in unseen threads. It is what makes magic possible. It is also, though I will not go into further detail here, the goddess Mystra herself. See Magic of the Weave, Mystra and the Spell Plague. The weave isn't magic, precisely. Rather, it is the raw material from which magic is woven, not entirely unlike how a collection of threads is shaped and formed into a garment. Those with the necessary talent and skill can manipulate the weave and perform magic by casting spells. Developing this skill takes years of learning and constant practice. You might have heard of those who can cast spells because they are born with an innate connection to the weave, commonly called sorcerers. Or worse, because they struck a bargain with an otherworldly creature, also known as wardlocks. Do not be deceived, their magic is unpredictable, uncontrolled, and in some cases not even rightfully theirs. No, to truly know and manipulate the weave is an art, but those wizards who master it will know the limitless power and beauty the weave provides. We'll try to go more into some of this stuff if we're able to, but for now we're gonna leave it alone, because we're approaching our time, and we'll try to come back and read through some of this stuff if we have time, when we can come back here and for whatnot. Or maybe in the next episode we'll continue to read. What I want to do is see if we can cast Speak with Dead on this drow and figure out what's up with him. Drow's letter. Track the druid, find whatever burrow he runs to, and report to me. Remember, you are only a scout. Do not engage, do not kill anyone. Simply observe and return. I shall decide what we do next. M. So yeah, I'm going to try to cast Speak with Dead and see if we can get some information off of him. And we may try to read and do some stuff in the next episode within this room. Okay, Speak with Dead.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Might be able to give us some answers. Who are you? What happened to you? Who killed you? How many drow are out there? Where did you get your tadpole? Let's see. Where did you get your tadpole?
The corpse remains silent. It doesn't understand the question.
Okay. Who are you?
Ned Siranis of the Absolute.
We can only ask it 5 questions, and I'm pretty sure so far we've done 2. Were you abducted by mind flayers? No. Where did you start following the Absolute?
Moonrise Towers. Initiation.
Were you abducted by mind flayers?
No.
Okay. What happened to you?
Scouting. Found druids.
We already knew what happened to him. Why do we ask that? Could ask some more.
Power wanes.
other questions?
You can ask no more questions.
Alright. So since we're about to wrap up this episode, let's go ahead and ask all of our companions, talk to them, and see what they have to talk about. So I guess we'll start with Will.
Well met.
See if he has anything to talk about. Nothing. Okay. Shadowheart, you have anything?
Something the matter?
Those murals in the grove. Something about them seemed to catch your eye.
What can I say? They were eye-catching. Consider me an art lover.
We'll talk about all that's happened to us.
What
Same
talking about?
thing.
I must admit. Besides,
Yeah, okay.
you saved my life.
And then Lae'zel, you have anything?
Be wary of false promises. The missing druid, Halsin, was it? He may be talented, but only a Githyanki Zathis can cleanse an embedded tadpole.
Are you sure Crush is our only path to a cure?
Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. Each creche contains a Zathis purification device. So I learned from the writings in the Kalir Library. The library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding.
That kind of wisdom is very valuable. Books are valuable, as are those who write them.
Not books, but slates. Wisdom so profound it is etched into stone. Truth as perfect as the queen who decreed it. Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant order turns to chaos and cold fires rage. The planes are ever quaking, and their peoples ever shifting. The Githyanki possess an eternity of knowledge. Yet we still collect more. Infinities upon infinities.
Alright. That is where we're going to wrap up this episode today. Hope you all did enjoy. And whatnot. We can recast speak with dead. Can recast speak with dead without expending the spell slot until long rest. I think it's not if you use this thing, you can't do it. That's where we're going to wrap this up. I hope you guys did enjoy another part of Baldur's Gate 3. I know there wasn't a super load of fighting and stuff like that today. Today was more of just getting the grove and getting all this kind of stuff done. Which we still have a little bit more to do within the grove, and then we'll probably be heading out to do some other stuff. But I hope you all did enjoy, and I will see you guys either tomorrow or the day after. I'm not sure yet. See you later, guys.